still 6-1-1-1. So they got 11 runs off it. Can't go wrong with that. Early boundary का थोड़ा फायदा उठाना चाहिए था, but 11 run तब भी ठीक है.
But the 11 run फिर भी ठीक है.
The 11.
Khwaja, I want to take a moment out for a little bit of a monologue and a half.
हाँ जी.
By the way, we were talking about Lady Gaga, great actor but an incredible singer as well.
वो तो यार कोई
She's got some pipes. 69 off 43 from Muhammad Hafiz. Shadab Khan 8 off 6. If you were listening to us on YouTube, it went down. We're back live on YouTube. Today has been a match of technical difficulties for us. But if you were listening on YouTube, you can go back on there and have a listen. Khwaja, before the series, before England came in, we had a conversation between the team about if we should cover the test matches or not. We were a bit...
हमारा initial plan था कि हम हर test का आखिरी session करेंगे.
Exactly. We weren't sure.
Instead, हमने कहा नहीं भाई, हमें पूरे टेस्ट मैच कवर करने चाहिए. And of course T20 white ball matches तो हम सारे कवर करते ही थे. So a lot of progress and a lot of growth for us in this season, in this UK summer.
Saqib Mahmood now on the ball.
यार इसको तो मारो यार please.
कुट्टो है नो.
ये बॉल पे पेस भी लगाएगा और बैक ओवर लेंथ भी कराएगा. It's perfect for Hafiz to just use his pace. Long on, deep mid wicket, deep square leg, deep fine leg. So there's going to be that extra cover boundary. Third man is in the circle. Hafiz, umda chance hai aapko.
Full length delivery, good ball from Saqib Mahmood, dug out by Muhammad Hafiz, who moves on to 70. They should come back for just a single. Hafiz has sent him back.
Hafiz का 100 हो सकता है.
Not the best runner between the wicket. यार अगर Hafiz का 100 हो गया तो Ahmed Junior क्या करेंगे? His beloved Ahmed Shahzad is the holder of the record of the only Pakistan batsman to score 100 in every format of the game.
तो यार अब उसको पूरी जिंदगी अकेले तो नहीं छोड़ना चाहिए ना. अब हैदर भी करेगा इंशाल्लाह.
Adil Momin is absolutely cursing the fact that Pakistan have not taken set 2 there. Mahabani saying, I'm going to miss you guys after the series. We're going to miss you too. And we're going to keep continuing with the weekly cricket show. So make sure you stay tuned to our with the side of tube. Saqib Mahmood this time follows the batsman. Shadab Khan does well to flick it to mid-wicket. Should come through for a single. Look at that flick of the wrist.
161 for 3 after 17.2. Saqib bowling according to his field. All of the fielders are deep on the leg side. Third man in the circle, mid off in the circle. So it will be a challenge for the Pakistani bowlers to Pakistani batsmen to hit that in swingers over extra cover or straight down the ground or even over third man.
Nausheen is saying, I give 10 out of 10 to change of pace for the summer for covering the test cricket. That means a lot to us. 161 for 3. Saqib Mahmood continuing here to Muhammad Hafiz, the veteran batsman, the professor, who's on 70 off 44. What an inspired knock from him as he pulls this away into the deep. There's plenty of protection there, and he's slowing down. This innings is coming to a canter for Pakistan. They need to move on. Their boundaries are drying up here. And Mahmood, who's been hittable all series long, is looking a threat right now.
Have we batted better today or yesterday?
I didn't watch yesterday's game. Day before yesterday's game.
Let's ask our change.
Faisal is saying lanely batting at the moment. Adil is saying you cannot hit pace.
यार वो अब बॉलर को भी आप क्रेडिट देना. वो अच्छी बॉलिंग करा रहा है. अपनी फील्ड के हिसाब से बॉलिंग करा रहा है कि भाई सारे फील्डर लेग साइड पे डीप हैं.
Delary, secret ingredient.
Are we able to hit them right out of the ground? That is the real question.
See what happens. Muhammad Hafiz to Saqib Mahmood this time. Picks this! Goes deep into mid-wicket. But there's plenty of protection there again as just rolls in to, I think that is Tom Batten doing the fielding. Sam Billings, the Islamabad United keeper. First choice keeper now for Islamabad. I think he's still behind Ronki. The wrongster. The PSL veteran. The PSL king.
But Owen Morgan won't bat like that every day, and our bowling is a bit better today.
Well, on current form, Morgan looks like he's going to bat like that every day of his life. 164 for 3, 17.4 overs gone. Khwaja, you didn't mention something very special in this match for me. A certain someone making a comeback, a certain someone making a prancing back into the Pakistan side. We're going to have a little
he won't come to the crease. So
chirping behind the stumps. The king of Karachi, the prince of Karachi. And Shadab Khan picks this up, and it'll trickle down to fine leg for a much-needed boundary for Pakistan. That leg side is littered with England fielders, but Shadab has found the only gap, as this goes for another 168 for 3. It's a beautiful night out today in Manchester. Sarfraz Ahmad's going to be chirping behind the stumps. And Akhriya Chakarana, we're going to hear that. And maybe we might just play Ashasha Hai Jalunka.
No, I don't think we'll do that.
It's the last day of the summer. It's the last day of the summer. Let's ask the commenters, should we play Ashasha Hai Jalunka on the change of pace stream? Come on, boys. Let's bring it back. Bring back Sarfraz. It's the Karachi coup, as we like to call it. 168 for 3. Shadab Khan facing. And he picks this one up straight over long on for 6. I think. Oh, no, it barely bounces to the boundary. Chris Jordan doing the fielding there. And they'll come back for a couple. Getting ahead of myself.
चलो यार ठीक है ओवर में फिर भी runs बन ही गए.
All right, what does Dilvis say? Let's check it. 170 for 3, Khwaja.
2 overs, 12 deliveries, maybe another 18 runs, I guess. 188, 189, something like that.
Yeah. Okay. Let's take a look at some of the comments. Dawood is saying, thank you, Masad, AZ, Ahmed, Emma Jr. We really had so much fun and better commentary and fun listening to you guys. Cheerio.
We will be back next month, yaar. आप तो ऐसे कह रहे हैं जैसे हम कहीं जा रहे हैं. We'll be right back for the Zimbabwe series.
Zimmers.
And of course the South Africa series, ODIs and T20s.
Saffers. Muhammad Ahmed Hassan saying, thanks, change of pace for getting me through these tough times. Thanks, man.
That's really what really makes it all worthwhile. जब लोग ऐसे कहते हैं that we've been part of their journey through tough times, that really makes us feel good about ourselves.
Yeah, and
your support.
Salu Mia coming out with a new Viz. He's saying Okat Viz is saying we're going to make 185.
Okat Viz, that's a good one.
Okat.
उसको भी हम ट्रेडमार्क कर लेते. दिलविज तो हमने पकड़ लिया है. हमने वो पेटेंट भी दे दिया है उधर कॉपीराइट ऑफिस में. अब औकात विज भी हम बेच देंगे.
वो भी पीटीए रिजेक्ट कर देगी.
वो
gloves are off, folks. 170 for 3.
मैंने मना किया था इमरान खान को वोट नहीं देना, तुमने नहीं सुनी मेरी.
यार मैं Musab is saying, should Imad Wazim Naldo be sent instead of Shadab? First of all, that's an incredible name.
15 of 9, ठीक है. मतलब we didn't waste. एक ही I think dot ball उसने खेली थी.
Guys, if we get Surfrost to come out to bat, we are playing Ashasha. We are playing it all night long. All night long. 170 for 3. Chris Jordan is cleaning his cleats. Pakistan are cleaning the blades of their bats. It is into the
England तो late हो गई. 10:33 हो गए local time से ज़्यादा time हो गया.
It's time for me to go to sleep.
Good placing from the youngster. साथ ही coach के साथ जाके बैठ गए.
Oh, racking up some
nothing
points.
wrong with that.
Little brown nosing. From the Attic Assassin. By the way, I gotta give you credit for this. The Attic Assassin is a brilliant nickname.
100%.
Can I just say, आप तो कभी कोई गलत बात करते ही नहीं हैं.
बिल्कुल.
170 for 3, 2 overs gone in this final game of the summer.
27 runs away from his century.
You are listening to Change of Pace Live, the home of Pakistani cricket commentary. And Mohammad Hafiz now eyeing Chris Jordan. He's looking to buy an apartment in downtown. Jordan right arm over, picks this up.
What a shot!
Over the bowler's head all the way for 6. What a shot by the professor.
Makhan, yeah.
My goodness. Some extra credit, some extracurricular. He is teaching these English bowlers how to bowl at the death tonight.
Look at the timing of that straight, beautiful, sexy 6 there from
full toss in the middle of the bat. Yeah. Winvis says 100%. Dilvis says 169%.
इसके बल्ले में gunpowder या बारूद भरा हुआ है. The way Hafiz is timing it tonight.
He's borrowed Jay Surya's.
Sexual.
Oh, okay. A little NFSW action from AZ Khwaja. He's letting it loose in the final game of the summer.
21 to go. 21 needed.
Oh my goodness. Peshawar Zombie, look away. Karachi Kings, look away. It's
highest score for
Mohammad Hafiz. Taking Jordan to the cleaners as he drives this, and it's missed. It's dropped in the covers. It was a valiant effort. Yeah. A diving Owen Morgan. What an effort from the captain.
3 run बच गए यार उनके. This happened in the last.
I have to say, this Irishman is better than Scorsese's.
Whoa.
177 for 3 after 18.2. 80 up for Mohammad Hafiz.
Does that make Misbah Jimmy Hoffa?
You know oh, Jimmy Hoffa, man. What a
you
character.
Got the jump on a technicality
of a legend who recommended you.
You're nothing. You're a fool.
It's another bingo on the Change of Pace Bings. Next PSL Hafiz Lahore join करके
अभी भी तो है
we'll continue with Mr. Arsenal always adding profanity to his comments. Trying to catch me off guard. 18.2, 177 for 3. Shadab Khan facing his PSL colleague as he tries to paddle this
stupid shot
over the keeper's head but misses it completely.
Dot ball is an absolute curse at this stage. Shadab, you need to get Hafiz on strike. He's only 20 away from a century in T20 cricket. और अभी भी 9 बॉलें.
Unbelievable. Emma Shahzad, look away. Emma Jr., look away. What's happening here?
वो तो पहली stress eating में लग गया दबा के brownies खा.
Brownies, and they might have something mixed in them. Whoa. Who knows?
Bung. I subscribed.
A little bit of hemp has been legalized in Pakistan as Change of Pace has been banned. 177 for 3 after 18.3. You can't have do nashe ek saath. Need more boundaryat.
Only one.
Mr. Arsenal, Chris Jordan coming in. Muhammad Hafiz smashes them straight to the mat at mid-off.
Yeah,
and that's the wicket England were looking off. No, I think that was Shadab Khan taking the wicket. Yeah, Shadab Khan.
Bhi nahi hui,
Shadab Khan has to go 15 off 11. It's a valiant effort by the Islamabad United captain, and that's going to be the summer of batting for him. Decent bat in the Test cricket, and a decent innings today, 15 off 11.
यार
maybe we were asking for something a little quicker.
उसने आपको slot ball दिया और आप mid off नहीं clear कर सकते. That's poor stuff. Yeah.
Adil immediately hitting the button saying, not an international batsman yet. He is not turning around on the voice. If they would have helped today, yeah, he might have. Shadab Khan, batting legend of only the PSL. He did have a 50 in the test series.
Almost 50.
Almost 50.
But here comes Imad Wasim, the
There he
Karachi
is.
Kings captain.
Imad Ronaldo, Wasim Naldo. Where's the GIF from Emma Jr.?
177 for 4. Still 8 deliveries left in the Pakistan innings. 8 into 2, 16. 177 plus 16. Kitne ho gaye? 193, 194. But look at that strike rate for Imad Wasim. 145.1. Only one.
That's what matters, Khwaja. We're talking about the other day on Change of Pace. We're talking about post-match. That averages in T20 international cricket are slightly deceptive. You want to look at the strike rate. You want to look at the position the batsman's coming in at. And Imad Wasim bats very low down the order for most of his international matches. So keeping that into perspective, that is a healthy strike rate. Chris Jordan now coming to bowl into his fellow Karachi Kings captain. It's in the air. It's a golf swing. It should be taken in the deep. A man underneath it. And it's dropped. England have dropped the World Cup. It's Tom Curran. Thomas Shelby Curran. He's going to look away. The Peaky Blinders are going to slash him tonight. 179 for 4. It's all happening here. Ronaldo with a chance. And Pakistan living vicariously, dangerously, living on the edge. It's Waqar Zaka.
फिर आप कहते हो कराची वालों को दीवार से लगाया जा रहा है. देखो उसका कैच छोड़ दिया हमने.
Imad is from Karachi?
I
thought he's from Wales. The captain. I thought he's from Wales.
The captain, the skipper. Oh, look at that. Absolute garbage attempt there from
That
JC.
is absolutely horrible.
उसके तो हाथ में ही नहीं आई. He got it in the crotch.
That's going to add another ball to his collection. 179 for 4 after 18.5.
Finally in the circle.
Final ball of the 19th. Chris Jordan bowls full. Flicked away from Imad Wasim. There's a man at long on who's come around to cut it off. Imad Wasim coming back for 2. He's running. And he'll get there safely. He stopped twice in the run.
Imad Wasim की running तो यार. 181 for 4, 6 deliveries coming up.
It's all happening, folks. You are listening.
Hafiz on strike in range of 100 in international T20s.
Take a look at the highest scores for Pakistan in international T20s versus England. Mohammad Hafiz has reached the top. He has climbed the mountain tonight. 80 at Old Trafford in the year 2020. The only good thing that's happened this year.
यार शर्जील का भी हाईएस्ट इधर है, बाबर का भी हाईएस्ट इधर, खालिद लतीफ बूम खालिद का भी
Khalid Latif.
हैदर अली का भी इधर है. We just love Manchester, don't we?
We love it. And we love changing.
I reckon
Maharaj to make a fairy tale finish.
Maharaj something. Professor से Maharaj.
Ooh, okay, wow. He's been upgraded.
सल्लू मियां तो फुल शेदाई बन गए हफीज भाई के. यार साकिब जैसे बॉलर को अगर आप 20 रन मार के 100 नहीं कर सकते हफीज, फिर आपका क्या मुस्तकबिल है इंटरनेशनल क्रिकेट में? You have to do it.
यार 80 रन पे आप फिर भी उसके मुस्तकबिल के बारे में बात कर रहे हैं.
यार 39 years old हो गए, अब कोई टाइम
is running out. You got the job on a technicality. 181 for 4. Remember,
साकिब को तो मार लो यार.
There's music in the break tonight, AZ. So drop some hits. Let us know what your summertime sadness songs are. 181 for 4. 19 overs gone. Saqib Mahmood to Mohammad Hafiz as he's flicked this away to long on. He should come back for a single. Chris Jordan doing the fielding there. One of the best arms in international cricket. Mohammad Hafiz, he's been batting out there for 3 days.
हद हो गई है यार. 182 for 4.
Ali is saying अच्छी स्लो बॉल करा रहा है. अच्छी बॉल करा रहा है साकिब.
यार अच्छी बॉलें तो करा ही रहा है, लेकिन आप भी अच्छे बैट्समैन हो जो 80 पे खेल रहे हैं. कम ऑन, यू कैन डू इट.
ओके.
विकेट क्या बचानी है? एवरेजों के लिए थोड़ी खेल रहे हैं हम, पाकिस्तान के लिए खेल रहे हैं. पाकिस्तान के लिए खेल रहे हैं.
Khan on YouTube. Thank you for your comment about our commentary. And keep listening to Change of Pace Live at the home of Pakistani cricket commentary. 182 for 4, 19.1, run rate of 9.5. Can Pakistan get to that 195 and see if Morgan can take them to the cleaners today?
I wonder what will be the effect of the lights on the ball in this game.
Yeah, no lights in the last game. That's a good point, AZ Khwaja. That's why we pay you the big bucks.
Oh, indeed.
$0.0, tax included. 19.1 gone.
Plus VAT.
Imad, 4 off 2. Mahmood to Imad. As he moves around, that's a wide delivery.
Ball. Yes, indeed.
Gonna have to bowl that one again. Is Saqib Mahmood. Azhar Mahmood काफी था, 2 Mahmood कर दिए इन्होंने एक टीम में. 183 for 4.
साजिद भी होता था अगर आपको याद हो mid 2000s.
Sajid Mahmood, TikTok superstar now.
अच्छा.
He's got like 12,000 followers on.
Whoa.
183 for 4, 19.1, and the Irishman, Scorsese's Irishman, in the covers, orchestrating his troops, leading the stride. It's been a good summer for Morgan, demolishing the Irishman. Mahmood now coming in to bowl.
Or Bichara Willie, who was man of the series against Ireland, he wasn't even
dropped against Australia as well. And he's cut this away. Imad Wasim with a Dhoni-esque attempt for the helicopter, but it just trickles down to third man for a single.
ये helicopter कम वो जो वो drone नहीं होता छोटे से handheld drone.
It's fizzling out this innings, Khwaja, and it happened the other night as well.
मतलब हमने इतनी अच्छी batting की and why we might get a score less than the previous game, unbelievably.
See you in the Zimbabwe series. We are there. We are ready. And Jofra Archer has just tweeted out saying, "Is Hafiz a madman?"
क्या बात है?
Well, I'm not sure if this tweet.
One tweet for every occasion.
I'm not sure if this tweet is from now. No, it's from 2015, but it still stands today. 184 for 4, 19.2. What a beautiful summer of cricket to spin. What an honor it's been to cover this with you guys. Mahmood to Hafiz. The professor is in class right now, as he's going to pick this up over the bowler's head, and there should be a long on there, and there is. It'll just be another single for Pakistan. Oh, they're coming back for 2 here. They're going to get 2. Hafiz will keep the strike. He'll move on to 83. Pakistan will move on to 186 for 4.
चलो अब तो 100 नहीं होता यार, कोई बात नहीं. But Hafiz कौमी हीरो तो बन गए.
Shiv Kripal Singh on YouTube saying great enthusiasm. It's Pakistan cricket. How could you not love it? 83 off 50 by Muhammad Hafiz. The doctor, the professor, the prime minister, the Maharaj, the king, the Bacha. The back-to-back 50s. We're going to play Drake's back-to-back after this from Muhammad Hafiz. Why not? It's a great song. Mahmood this time. Wide outside off. Smashed by Muhammad Hafiz. Straight to the man at cover. He's missed out on that. That was a chance to cash in the money in the bank after he won at the Royal Rumble.
यार कुछ ज़्यादा ही बचाव करवा लिया अंग्रेज़ों ने.
Ramiz Hassan is calling in the Lahori Bradman. My goodness, it's all happening in the comments. The Wood is saying it's a good over by Mahmood.
The city of Babar, Majid Khan, Mohammad Yusuf, Imran Khan, Wasim Akram, और आपने Hafiz को Lahori Bradman बना दिया.
Yeah, Adil Moment is saying we don't have the power hitting that the Goras do.
हाँ ये तो है.
And Akib was saying,
but आप देखा जाए Morgan पे ही उनकी batting basically खत्म हो जाती है.
I think this T20 series is asking for 800 Asif Ali. Toll-free number to the Caribbean. 187 for 4. We need that hitter at the end, and it doesn't matter if his average is low. We need to give him time in the international arena. Dean Jones, his CPL coach, everybody that's watching him is saying good things about that young man. Mahmood this time to Imad Wasim as he helicopters this away again. It's a weird swivel shot into the offside for just a single. It's going to be the final ball
एक boundary तो मारो उसको यार.
Of Pakistan's batting summer.
Credit to England, they've bowled well at the death. Only 2, 3, 5,
That's
7.
A wonderful last
only
over.
7 runs given away.
And Khwaja, we've seen, if you remember that over that Muhammad Amir bowled to Australia a few years ago where he got 4 wickets. Sometimes that final
few
over...
years, a decade ago.
A decade ago. Sometimes when you get that final over, despite the score being large, the pendulum swings, the momentum swings. And it might just be doing that through Saqib Mahmood. Muhammad Hafiz, 94 matches, a striker of 120.
Yeah, just back your eye and smash him for 6, yaar. Kyun itna sochna hai?
Gotta get behind him. Gotta get behind Muhammad Hafiz. Gotta get behind Pakistan. 84 off 51. Saqib Mahmood coming in. Right arm over the wicket. And he's picked him up. He smashed him. And he might just get a hand to it. It beats the fielder inside the circle. And it'll be stopped by Chris Jordan and come back for a couple. That's going to be the innings. Pakistan are 5 runs short of their total from the other day. 190 for 4 after 20 overs. Folks, we are going to take a quick break today. But before we do that, Izzy Khwaja, I'm just going to take a little bit of a moment to thank the effort that you've put in and the team has put in this summer, because I know we thank the crowd a lot. We thank the folks that are listening in and the tech team and all of that. But when we decided to do the test matches, it was a bit of a daunting task. It wouldn't have been possible without my co-commentator in AZ Khwaja. Wouldn't have been possible without Emin Hassan making the appearances. It wouldn't have been possible without Sarkhail throwing in the memes. Producer Safraz and Ahmed Jr. handling the back end. So make sure you go on to Twitter, give them a shout out. It is a Change of Pace team that it makes it happen, makes this broadcast happen. And it's been a wonderful summer of cricket. We're going to take a quick break, a 10-minute break, to see if Pakistan can finally defend what is another good total. And we are back live for Pakistan versus England, the final T20, the final game of the summer. England have taken a quick single off the first delivery, 1 for no loss. Johnny Bairstow and Tom Batten doing the opening for the team in red. We're going to be chasing 191, a few less runs than the other night. Courtesy another Mohammad Hafiz mammoth knock, 80-plus runs that he got. Heather Ali got to his maiden 50 in his maiden T20 International. Haris Rauf, Shaheen Afridi, Wahab Riaz in the side for Pakistan. Shaheen Shah Afridi opening the bowling for the team in green. Imad Wasim opened the bowling for the last two T20 internationals, but a bit of a change for Pakistan. It all went quite pear-shaped for the team in green in the last T20, with Owen Morgan absolutely destroying their bowlers, including the Firebird, Lion of Lahore, Shaheen Shah Afridi. He'll continue outside off, left alone by Johnny Bairstow, and it's Sarfraz Ahmed doing the keeping, back into the side. The captain of Quetta Gladiators, Under 19 winner, Champions Trophy winner, PSL winner. Just keeps on going, doesn't he? A man of many achievements. 2 balls gone, 1 for no loss. England were a slow start the other night as well. They only got 3 off the first Imad Wasim over, but they can quickly come back. They're that kind of side. Ahmed Hassan, what do you reckon?
Yeah, it's going to be a difficult chase for England tonight, I think. The ball's swinging just a bit more.
Just beating the outside edge, quicker delivery. Moving away from the right-handed Johnny Bairstow, the Ron Weasley, the gingerbread man.
Yeah, it's a true wicket, but we know that the ball does do a little bit, at least in the early overs, under lights here in Manchester.
Yep.
But it's a fast outfield, flat wicket, and England, even if they survive the first over, like Pakistan did, mind you, will be targeting some of the weaker bowlers. यार मैंने एक ट्वीट बड़ी फिट से डाली है कि सरफराज ने आज वही बैटिंग की है जो जाने से पहले करता था.
That is absolutely
true.
Horrible.
Facts are
the
facts.
fact that you would say that on an evening
facts
like this.
Are facts.
Full delivery!
He's bowled it.
What a ball from Shaheen Shah Afridi. That could be Pakistan's ball of the summer. It's quick. It's in swinging. It's completely bowled. Johnny Bairstow. He's on his bike. Pakistan have got their tails up. Shaheen Shah Afridi have got the first wicket of the evening. England are 1 for 1. Ahmed Hassan.
He thought that ball was coming back in. It just kept going on with the arm. It didn't swing back in. We all thought it was swinging back in. Somehow just clips the base of the off stump. And Johnny Bairstow, goodbye, son.
A much-needed wicket for Pakistan. Bairstow's had a poor series and a fairly ordinary summer with the bat. 4 deliveries gone. England 1 for 1. It's all happening.
Yeah, England were not expecting a start like this because Pakistan were fairly pedestrian with the ball in the last innings, and Shaheen Shah Afridi has come out all guns blazing. We were saying he's due some wickets, and he's already into the wickets column here. England 1 for 1 after 0.4 deliveries, and Shaheen Shah has the wind in his sails with David Malan coming out to bat. Average of 54.6, not too shabby.
So, David Malan, you're a big fan of him.
Well, I'm a fairly sizable fan.
You're a James Vince, Tom Ben, David Malan fanboy.
I'm a Vince and Benton fanboy.
Okay.
Yeah, David Malan, not so much.
Do you think Malan has done enough for Joe Root to be not in the conversation for T20 internationals?
100%.
Yeah.
Man's played 13 matches, scored 500 runs. Mohammad Hafiz has played 94 matches, scored 2,000 runs.
Man's is definitely
so
hot.
If he plays a quarter of the matches that Hafiz plays, he might score more runs.
Why is that the benchmark? Why is Mohammad Hafiz?
I'm just giving you an idea that Mohammad Hafiz, like we said, is how many runs away from being one of the leading scorers in T20 international cricket.
I think he's got 2 slips in place. The Shaheen Shah Afridi, the Bird, the Phoenix, Pakistan's premier fast bowler with his tail up, coming in a bowl to David Malan. First ball to the left-hander, and it just misses the outside of the edge.
Some pace from Shaheen Afridi tonight. He's getting the ball to swing, but he's also bowling fast.
David Malan on a pair?
That's what you want. He is not on a pair. He's made a 50
in the last match. Who was Shadab? Because I missed the last game. Who did Shadab get back-to-back?
Shadab got Banton. And
the next ball? Oh, they crossed over, didn't they? They crossed over because it was in the air. Shadab got 2 and 2 and they crossed over.
Yes, he did, exactly. He would have had Owen Morgan, and that would have been something. But
yep, that would have been the game. That's what it would have been.
Yeah.
1 for 1. Shaheen Shah Afridi, left arm, premier fast. To David Malan. This time, a leading edge, and it beats point. Goes down to third man for a single. England are coming back for 2. It should be a comfortable one. Sarfraz Ahmed doing the keeping, and he does it well. 3 for 1 after 1 over.
मतलब
same amount of runs they got the other night.
ये benchmark है.
Listen. I'm not gonna get to see this man play until the PSL again.
Alhamdulillah.
Let's be honest.
Alhamdulillah.
Let me enjoy this. Let me live this occasion.
ये क्या enjoyment है?
Sarfraz Ahmed,
Injury replacement.
the Prince of Karachi.
Prince of Karachi मतलब कराची में के बाकी सारे लोग मर गए हैं.
यार क्या बात आप मुझे अभी बताओ आप
Prince of Karachi कैसे हो गया कि
आप
बाकी
मुझे अभी
सारे
बता दो आप मुझे
सारे मर्द कराची में मर गए क्या हुआ है?
We've talked about that.
The Lord of Liars.
Speaking of lords, Imad Wasim Naldo coming on from the other end.
Oof.
Left arm, round
Champu
arm.
cut.
I tweeted this the other day, Ahmed Hassan. Yeah.
GG.
Economy of 6, average of 22. Imad Wasim, one of the most underrated opening T20 bowlers in the history of the game.
आप मुझसे इमाद वसीम की तारीफें करेंगे. मुझसे मतलब
ये भी बात है.
मैं अपनी बिंगो नहीं भरना चाहता बट मुझसे आप तारीफें करेंगे इमाद वसीम की.
Say it.
नहीं खैर है छोड़ें.
3 for 1. We'll wait till he gets a wicket at least. Imad's going to come in to bowl. And he's going to bowl.
Oh,
no.
Deceived us.
Oh, there it is. The double whammy.
But a little change in the tactics tonight. Imad Wasim not getting the first over. He's coming first change in place of Shaheen Afridi here.
Here we go. A left arm. Down the track. And it just yorks, does Don Benton.
Yo, he's faster than some of the the medium pacers that we've seen other countries
Faster than somebody that got injured on a hamstring the other night?
Yes, absolutely. He has been, honestly. उन लोगों के तो मतलब careers पे इस वक्त serious questions है.
Imad Wasim continuing, number 9, Ronaldo, this time turning away from the right-hander, and it'll just be a dot delivery. He's so good at that.
यार मेरी सिर्फ यही एक सॉरी कंप्लेंट रही है इमाद के खिलाफ कि इतने साल हो गए.
Yeah.
He has the ball that comes straight. He has the ball that comes in with the arm. एक delivery बस turn कर ले over में ये. It will make him such a complete bowler because batsmen will start respecting him even more.
Yeah, fair enough. Down the track, full toss by Tom Benton, and it beats the infield. That's going to be the first boundary for England. And that's the difference between England and Pakistan in the field. Owen Morgan stopped plenty of those while Hafiz and Heather were batting. But Hafiz has just let that one through. We'll forgive him, considering the amount of runs he got.
Yeah, Tom Benton turned that into a low full toss by coming down the track, and he's able to find the gap between the cover fielder.
Speaking of Wasim's batting, Ahmed Hassan, maybe it's a case of not trying to fix what's not broken.
Yeah, I think today's experiment didn't really pay off. Shadab Khan wasn't as...
Yeah. Reverse sweep this time from Tom Benton. It beats the infield on the offside again. Behind a square, another boundary, an inspired shot. And you see most of the Englishmen, whether it's Johnny Bairstow or Owen Morgan or Tom Benton, have that in their locker. And Babar Azam, the captain, is quite upset with that.
And he's so fearless with the way that he plays it. Like a typical left-handed sweep shot. No difference in the way that he approaches this. Middles it, absolutely creams it over point.
What a shot
4
that is.
runs.
Brilliant from Benton.
Now the pressure coming back onto the Pakistanis. Comes down the track this time. A quicker delivery with the angle. No run from Imad Wasim. He's using his brains here.
Which is a fairly rare occasion.
For a Pakistani bowler, yes. But we've got the crowd out tonight in front of the stadium.
We have
with
plenty.
The toll.
The dole and the horn. It's all happening outside Old Trafford. Except 3 points. Imad Wasim this time again. Reverse sweep this time.
Oh,
falls
short. And that's going to go all the way to the boundary. Again, the reverse sweep. Getting him the runs, but this time he didn't middle it. And Harish Rauf was in with half a chance. Just does not get down in time. I think it fell just short, though.
Unable to see the comments right now. What a shot that is from Benton. He is on the money today.
Oh, that was...
Of course, Sarfraz Ahmed, constantly vocal, team man, team player. One of the greatest wicket keepers in the history of Pakistan cricket.
हमारे आई कोई चार हैं.
That's why I said that.
मतलब
If you're making an all-time great Pakistan 11, Sarfraz makes it in all formats, whether you like it or not.
Wow.
15 for 1 after 2.
That speaks volumes for how bad we've been.
We've had
in terms of the wicket-keeping department.
He is a diamond in the rough, as we like to say.
Rough कितना deep है कि मिल ही नहीं रहा diamond.
Target of 191. England are off to a pretty decent start after that slow, quiet over from Shaheen Shah Afridi. Imad Wasim has been taken to the cleaners since I've tweeted that, Ahmed Hassan. It's been all south.
Yeah, I
for
think
Imad Wasim.
they're always going to target
my tweets,
Imad Wasim and your tweets.
Right?
Oh, good delivery back of the length. Shaheen Shah is bowling fast here. I think this is what we wanted to see from Shaheen because he was, struggling for pace in the Test series. He can't sustain that for very long spells, but in a spell where he just has to bowl 4 overs, and those are split between 2 legs in the innings. He can.
What do you make of the fact that we made Shaheen Shah Afridi play all 3 T20s? Was that really reasonable considering his workload? Now he's going back and he's going to play the T20 Blast as well.
I think it's okay. I don't think it's a big deal because again we missed out on the second Test match where he didn't really bowl, And there was enough of a gap, again, for a young man like him to come in and bowl 4 overs here.
Shaheen continuing here. Leading edge. And it's going to go straight to the man at third man. Just falls short. Imad Wasim doing the fielding. And he'll come back for a single.
Devin Milan, we've seen early on in the innings, does look a bit uncomfortable. He hasn't been scoring as fluently early on as he has later on in the innings. There is a chance here for Pakistan if they can pick him up early. He was trying to go leg side, leading edge, just falls short of third man, who was quite deep there on the fence. Pakistan are in the hunt for wickets right now. They know that that's the only way they can stay in the match. And Wahab Riaz is telling Shaheen, keep doing what you're doing. 16 for 1 after 2.2. Tom Benton on strike. This will be interesting if he can get the ball to swing back into the righty again.
It's the Peshawar Zalmi man facing the Lahore Qalandars, who's coming in the bowl, left arm, premier pace. And there it is. That's that ball you were talking about, Emmett. Just getting Benton slightly squared up, beating the outside off. But it didn't come in as much as Shaheen probably wanted it to.
Yeah, that's what Benton's playing for, that delivery coming back in. So he's staying a bit leg side of this. And this one just angles across, beats the outside edge.
Wonderful
Nicely
bowling.
taken by the Chubster. He's got the weight back on, by the way. No longer
Shaheen?
captain, no. The man behind the stumps. Quarantined.
Surprised? No, he's just got a couple sweaters on.
No, his face is fatter too.
Yeah, you're just giving him a little bit of stick.
Captain था तो आपको याद है कितना दुबला सूखा था टेंशन में.
16 for 1. Shaheen Shah Afridi this time.
This time pull.
Yeah,
Maro uske muh pe maro up his ball. I like a little aggression in my fast bowlers. I don't want these guys who are, very nice and like not attempting.
There's not very many nice fast bowlers out there, are
we've
there?
seen a new crop of fast bowlers come out of Pakistan who aren't as aggressive.
It's funny because the most successful pace bowler in the history of the game is probably one of the nicest people around, Jimmy Anderson.
No, Jimmy's not nice.
I mean, I was listening to him off the field.
Yeah, off the field. I'm talking about. I don't care about what they do off the field. That's not my concern. When you're playing for your country, I need some.
How many batsmen do you remember him sledging though? Shaheen Shah Afridi coming in this time. Another pull from Tom Benton straight to the man at mid-on. Go early into the shot there. And shy of the stumps goes wayward.
I think he's one of those quiet, grumpy types like Messi.
Yeah, but he's more grumpy to his own team, isn't he?
True, because they make a lot of mistakes. They dropped 3 catches in the last test match. But what I mean is, like, he's not the type who'll outright say something. He's the kind of guy who'll chirp in and say some shit as he's walking away. But he's not going to be caught on camera just giving you death glares. So.
17 for 1 after 2.5. Little word on Wahab Riaz. Emma doesn't make it the comeback tonight.
Yeah, we were actually calling for him to come back into the lineup. Mohammad Amir has been very disappointing. Pulled up lame in the last match, and he wasn't looking that great in the first one either. There he is on cue. Wahab Riaz will bring much needed control with that older ball.
Keeping close
to death too.
To the coach.
Slip in place. Oh, Shaheen.
What a
delivery. The burners on. 2 overs, only 5 runs.
17 for 1. Shaheen Shah Afridi back to his typical best. He went for runs the other night. I was looking at his figures when I came back. I was quite surprised to see both him and Imad to get taken to the cleaners.
Yeah, and I think the change of plan that they've had here is they're not sticking to those off cutters or those slow deliveries. They're going full fast and trying to get the ball to either swing or bounce off the wicket more, and this is what you need. You need them to mistime their shots rather than giving them room and giving them time to play those, pulls and cuts. Pakistan after 3 overs are 27 for 1, England 17 for 1. 191 needed for England tonight.
90.4 miles per hour from Shaheen Shah Afridi.
Yep.
That is a special delivery. That's from a special bowler.
Continuing down the track, Tom Benton. There is no mid-wicket in place, and that's a 1-bounce skimmer all the way to the boundary.
Sarosh on the Twitter saying Akhriya Chakrana has made an appearance. And that's something I have dearly missed.
Sarfaraz. No, I don't mind the chatter behind the stumps, and again, he is a team man for all the jokes and
captain, leader, legend,
and banter that we have at his expense. He's always been someone who represents Pakistan with all his heart.
Imad Wasim continuing the Brontosaurus. 3.1 overs gone. Down the track this time, following the batsman Imad.
And there he is, Sarfaraz, gutting in from his wicket-keeping position.
Quick, electrifying in the field.
Wow.
3.2 after 22 for 1.
उसने बचपन में शायद ये नहीं सुना होगा.
यार आप भूल गए उसका डाउन द लेग साइड कैच वर्ल्ड कप में शहीन शाह अफरीदी के साथ. आप भूल गए? One-handed take. आप भूल गए?
That wasn't down the leg side.
It was. एक डाउन द लेग साइड था. एक डाउन द लेग साइड भी उसने पकड़ा था उसी वर्ल्ड कप में.
तो पकड़ लिया होगा यार, इसका काम है विकेट
22 for 1 after 3.2. Sarfaraz
लेता है इसके लिए वो.
Doing God's work out there.
Wow.
3
ऐसे कह रहे हो जैसे मतलब कोई ऑर्फन्स बचा रहा है स्टंप्स के पीछे बॉल पकड़ रहा है. क्या हो गया?
3 off 5. Imad Wasim continuing here to Tom Benton, and it's a poor delivery. And he's missed out there, I have to say, Dawid Malan.
Yep, he got
straight
the
to square
one.
leg, yeah.
Exactly, and Mohamed Hafiz doing everything tonight. He's got that 80-odd today. Hafiz, after that 50 in the last match. He is going to be playing the next 3 World Cups, confirmed.
2029, Hafiz. 2020, 22 for 1. Big shot from
shot.
Dawid Malan. This is a beautiful stroke from the left-hander. Just clears the infield on the offside. There's no cover. And Ahmad Wasim has been taken a liking by the English opening pair here.
Yeah, I think they missed a trick here because they saw Ahmad Wasim go for runs in the last over, and you know that these guys are attacking. And when the fast bowler is getting that help off the track and the ball is swinging just a little bit, maybe it would have been wiser to give it over here to Haris Rauf or even Wahab Riaz. But both of those guys don't bowl with the new ball, so
exactly.
You are limiting yourself a little bit, given the fact that you have 2 guys who are more experienced.
And I'm quite skeptical of Haris Rauf. Ahmad Wasim this time trying to pick up the wicket in the air. There is a man out there. I think it's going to be Fakhar Zaman underneath it. It is. What a catch! What a catch from Fakhar Zaman. Forehead. It's a beautiful take on the boundary. Manages to keep it inside. Doesn't fall over on the ropes. It's 26 for 2 England, and this wicket is more the fielder than it is the bowler. Ahmed Hassan, have you ever seen anything like it before?
I have never seen you call something that correctly ever before in my life, because more surprised than the catch, I'm surprised about you knowing that Fakhar Zaman was the one there. But what a catch, tiptoeing on the boundary line
they showed the camera before the over.
Well, you watched it, you got it right, absolutely.
Dawid Malan, 7 off 8, and AZ's onto the mic, so I'll take care of this one. On your back, mate.
That's
26 for 2 after 3.5. England staring down the barrel, but not just yet. It's captain. It's Scorsese's Irishman that makes out in the middle. He's got all guns. He's got the 9mm.
Oink Morgan?
Oin Morgan?
Oink.
What is it? Oin?
Oink.
Oin?
Oink.
Oin?
Oink.
Onion?
Oink.
Whatever.
Oink. Eoin.
26 for 2. Fakhar Zaman finally coming good this series, if not with the bat, at least with his bucket hands. He's a decent outfielder, don't you think?
He's a pretty good outfielder. I think he's one of the key guys when it comes to the deep. He's always there in the early overs, and what a catch he's taken here.
It's going to be another wicket for Ronaldo.
But this is now the exact situation that Pakistan were in at this point in the power play. Again, Haider Ali and Hafiz got together, built a huge partnership, and Owen Morgan is out there now.
Some
great!
memes.
Wow, mashallah, great.
Memes are going around. 26 for 2.
That thing's gone so viral.
Unbelievably.
Holy crap.
Ronaldo coming around. What a catch that is by Fakhar. I just want to see how close he was to the boundary there.
I think it was a couple of inches. He was tiptoeing, landed on 1 foot, and went high in the air. Might have just cleared the fielder, but Fakhar Zaman timed that jump to perfection.
Brilliant catch.
I think that's the catch of the summer.
Yeah, there haven't been many good catches, to be honest.
I mean, Butler had a great one behind the stumps, if you recall.
Mm-hmm.
But this is...
Rizwan the other night was good.
Rizwan as well, yeah. The one off Moin Ali.
There was a ricochet off of his own body, though.
Yep.
27 for 2 after 4 overs. England have been pegged back in that over again by Ahmad Wasim, who's going for runs, but has picked up a crucial wicket.
But that's a sign of greatness, right?
Of Ahmad?
Getting
a wicket against the run of play?
Against the run of play, he was being peppered, he was being attacked. I mean, honestly, that wicket's not really his. You can see the reaction behind Fakhar Zaman there, too. They thought it was a 6, but
190 for 4 Pakistan, 86 not out by Mohammad Hafiz. Haider Ali on debut, the Attack Assassin, getting to that maiden half century. And the first ever Pakistani batsman to do that.
Yeah.
What a wonderful innings that was.
That's saying a lot because, I mean, we've had some good T20 batsmen in the past. Again.
There he is, the Lahori Londa. Haris Rauf, left arm, quick, international T20 career, just 5 matches and 4 wickets. He's been a little below average for me, to be honest. But let's see how he does here. Beautiful drive from Tom Batten.
What
a the infield. That's going to be a boundary.
Class.
I think that's one of the shots of the night.
That's absolute class from Tom Batten on the front foot, full face of the bat. The weight going perfectly. And he's met with a full face there, Haris Rauf. Quick delivery, but he's found the gap.
Wonderful shot from Tommy Bance.
And that's the thing I like about Tommy Benton. He's got the big pickup shots. He's got the reverse sweeps. But he's also such a traditional batsman when it comes to strokes like these. You know, he doesn't have to take the risk when he doesn't need to.
24 off 14. Tommy Benton off to a flyer. He's not had the best of series, but this is an opportunity for him. And remember, England are looking to close out this series, looking to win this series.
Yeah, exactly. The series is not lost yet for Pakistan. If we can win this, it's a draw.
Haris Rauf,
we will take that. 92 first delivery.
Yeah, he's bowled the fastest ball of the match.
And I see an improvement in his run-up, too. He's no longer stepping his way to the crease. He's got a bit more rhythm and flow, and that might be credit to Waqar Yunus there.
Do you think his incubation to the Pakistan side has been a bit premature? We'll get back to that after this delivery. Haris Rauf. Right arm over the wicket, this time short of a length. It is pulled away. Beats the short fine leg. Ahmad Wasim was sprinting, and he'll manage to keep it to just 2. Good fielding there from the Pakistan duo. It's Fakhar Zaman again. His forehead and his body following him everywhere.
You know why that ball actually came down? Because of the gravitational pull of that giant head.
I will believe that. He is Pakistan's and the world's second moon.
It was going over his head, but somehow just stuck back.
Let me ask you something, Emmett. It's a bit of a tricky question. It's a bit of a sticky situation.
Sure.
Who is Pakistan's player of the summer for you?
Mohammad Rizwan.
Mohammad Rizwan?
Yeah, I think
fair enough.
The performance that he gave in the test matches, the T20s have only been very bits and parts. Oh,
good delivery there from Rizwan. Oh, chance for a run out. What's happening here?
And Owen Morgan just being pushed all the way across the track by Haris Rauf, trying to collect that ball down the leg side.
What was that? A bit of a Royal Rumble. Get off the pitch, and the winner wins the money in the bank.
Oh, man. Yeah, it was actually like a pick and roll, but you just couldn't roll across him. There was a mix-up between the two batsmen.
Any surprises for you in the first round of the NBA playoffs, Emmett?
NBA?
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 By NBA?
I think the Rockets and Thunder going to 7 is a surprise because the Rockets took a nice little lead, 2-0, and then the Thunder have come back. Again, they've been a depleted squad. They weren't expected to make the playoffs to begin
Haris
with.
Rauf continuing a short of a length. This is played beautifully to fine leg. Poor delivery from Haris. He's got that knack of bowling the loosener, bowling on the pads, bowling the wrong length, and Benton in the form that he's in, he's not going to miss out.
It wasn't quick enough there. It wasn't short enough, wasn't quick enough. And 84 miles per hour down the leg side is
I think your mic is on. I'll get you back in a moment. 37 for 2 now, Pakistan for England, chasing 191. And news coming in from the T20 Blast. I think Pakistan fans are going to be tuning into that competition because Bobby Bacha, the Captain Fantastic, the legend of Pakistan, is going to be representing Somerset again. But it's going to be the Phoenix, the Lion of Lahore, the premier paceman, Shaheen Shah Afridi, playing for Hampshire. Full and straight, inside edge, and it just misses the stumps, the ricochet. Let's see what Sturkale's got to say. Yeah, Shaheen playing for Hampshire. And Babar Azam playing in the Somerset. But I think there's a couple more international Pakistani players that might be featuring in that T20 competition. Majid is asking, guys, I did not watch the Heather Ali innings. Is he a bit of a clobber merchant? He's not the most aesthetically pleasing on the leg side, but I think he's got all the shots. He's a bit of a heave. 37 for 2 after 4.5. It was on for a second. It just went off again. Let me just get you back. Full. That's going to be a beamer. I think that should be called a no ball. It is by the leg umpire. It goes down to fine leg for another boundary. This over is wayward for Pakistan. It is poor for Pakistan, and it is terrific, phenomenal for England. Banton is cashing in. He's 30 off 18, and he's got another ball to face off Haris Rauf, who he's clearly reading quite well. Fahim for North yeah, I'm hearing something similar. He was there last season, and I think he did okay, so I can't remember exactly his figures.
Is Fakhar playing for someone too?
Yeah, Fakhar's on. Emmett, your mic is back. 42 for 2.
Yeah, I think Fakhar Zaman was also playing in the Vitality.
You wanted to rebuttal what I had to say about Heather?
Yeah, he's a brilliant batsman on the leg side. He's got the wrist that Wasim Bhai possesses.
Oh, wow.
He's extremely wristy,
Some choice
extremely
words.
aesthetically pleasing. He didn't play actually too many shots on the offside, so that's something we want to see develop in his game, but on the leg side.
Speaking of leg side shots, it's been just dropped inside the circle. It was a free hit. So Babar Azam doing well to keep that to just 1. Good fielding, saves 3 runs. Haris Rauf, another pear-shaped over from him.
Yeah.
His first has gone for 16. England 43 for 2. The power play has kept the game in the balance. We know wickets don't really matter for these men in red tonight because they can score lower down the order.
Exactly. They've got such a deep batting lineup. And again, Owen Morgan has just come to the crease. He hasn't even faced too many deliveries. I think there was a bad call there to bring Haris Rauf in instead of Wahab Riaz. Again, you want your experienced bowler to come in and put the pressure on. Haris Rauf is still only in his 6th match. We've talked about how he has been fast-tracked in this lineup. I've said this before in previous series that he did show glimpses in the BBL, but again, that competition and the level is completely different. He wasn't that good in the PSL.
It's not horrifically bad. It's just some of the batsmen are really off the mark.
Exactly. It's just not at the same level as perhaps international cricket or even the PSL in terms of batsmen, right?
Yeah. And the other thing I want to mention because I know I'm kind of going against what I said in the test series. Wicket hoti hai. It's not actually true in T20 cricket. Because I was looking back at the wickets that he got in the Big Bash, some really good names, but a bunch of them were lower order batsmen that were looking to heave him, or looking to get sixes off.
And he was too quick for them because also the wickets there, again, he's a skiddy bowler, right? The ball comes off those wickets slightly differently than it does on a true wicket here. So on this track at 88 and 89 miles per hour, he's going to go for runs. As Wahab Riaz comes in, punched off the back foot towards covers. No run.
Quiet in the chat today, folks. Let's ask you what the predictions are for this game. What is it looking like after the power play is about to come to an end? England are 43 for 2. What do you have to say? What do you reckon? It's gonna
look at that cover job by Wahab Riaz. He's going bald clearly, but somehow he's got a little comb over.
Yeah, 800 Shahzaman.
Yeah, 800 Shahzaman, reminding me of a friend of ours, R.I.P. hairline.
43 for 2. And all the greats, Wahab Riaz, Shahzaman, Mughal, and LeBron James with a hairline. 43 for 2. What a attempted shot that is.
Portal. He tries a little portal.
Moving away from the line of the ball and just tries to get it over the panda, Sarfraz Ahmed.
And if I'm the fast bowler, and you try some crap like that against me, I'm taking that as disrespect.
You're going Beamer, you're going full Abdur Rahman.
I'm coming for your head next delivery.
My goodness.
How dare you? I'm a guy who bowls 90 miles per hour. Look at that. He's staring him down.
Ramiz immediately saying Pakistan's going to win by 20 runs. Optimistic about tonight's chances.
Bismillah.
43 for 2. Wahab Riaz with a comb over. Coming in, left arm quick to Bance. And there it is, picked off the legs.
Yep.
By Bance. It'll go into mid-wicket. There should come back for a couple. They do. A good throw there.
That's not a bad throw from Haris Rauf, but he's saying on the bounce might have been quicker. Haider Ali actually got a decent arm on him
bounce,
too.
You think?
Yeah,
if it's low.
Yeah, the ball comes back in, and plus it's easier to gather closer to the wicket, right?
Right.
If you're throwing that high up, the collector or the person fielding on the other end has to bring the ball back down from a really high.
Faisal saying Wahab Riaz is a Stephen Miller haircut. What's the Stephen Miller haircut?
Oh, yes, the comedian, the tall guy, right?
I can't picture him right now. 45 for 2.
No, that's someone else.
After 5.3, 3 balls left in the power play. The field will spread for Pakistan after this, but that didn't seem to matter the other night. Back of the line this time, Tom Benton hits this to mid-wicket on the bounce to Haider Ali, who does the fielding. Shouldn't Haider Ali be inside the circle? It's a better fielder.
He's got the arm to be on the deep boundary. That's why he's stationed at deep mid-wicket.
But he's a good fielder inside the circle, too. We saw.
It's a no ball, actually, so it's going to be a free hit.
Wahab Riaz, of course.
Typical Wahab Riaz. Required run rate's 10.12. Just to remind you, England were floating or flirting with this in the last match as well. 86% win whiz marking, rating, whatever you want to call it for Pakistan.
Yeah.
And somehow we ended up managing to lose that match. So.
Well, we managed to lose the test match from a similar position.
That's exactly what I was referencing in the 86%, because Pakistan were in a similar state in the test matches, but somehow, as Pakistan do.
47 for 2, Wahab Riaz with a questionable haircut and a questionable delivery there.
I don't think it's questionable. I just feel like he's trying something. Clearly. Yeah, it's a proper comb over.
Yeah.
The DT, the 4-5.
47 for 2, a free hit from Morgan. One of the most dangerous batsmen in world cricket right now.
First delivery, facing a free hit. What more do you want?
Nothing better for the Irishman. As he smashes this one in the air, it might not have the distance, but it certainly has the height. And there's going to be a man underneath it, Shoaib Malik doing the fielding. And they'll pick up a couple.
Yeah, not the worst over from Wahab Riaz here. He's only given up, 6 runs in the first 4 deliveries. It's a decent comeback from that Haris Rauf over, but again, he has been a little bit wayward. He's been a little too short so far.
Yeah.
Maybe needs to go full and try and attack the stumps here. 2 deliveries to go in the power play. England 49 for 2. Very evenly balanced this match so far.
Yeah, Emma, we spoke about
the same situation.
Spoke about match impact the other day. We were speaking about it offline as well.
Yeah.
About Quick Viz's engine and how they determine innings with in hindsight, and considering that Pakistan got to 190. Let me read out you the numbers of that first innings and the match impact that some of the batsmen had after Wahab Riaz comes in. Back of the length this time, played the third man for a single. Good delivery, yeah. Mohammad Hafiz, plus 20. Haider Ali, plus 18.
Yep.
Shaheen Shah Afridi, plus 16 with his bowling so far.
Okay.
And Babar Azam again finding himself minus 5.
Are you talking about the current match?
Yeah, I'm talking about the match that's happening right now.
So Babar Azam right now, with the batting performance that he put up, is minus 5?
Yeah. Well, he didn't really get too many runs today.
Yeah, look, okay, now here's the thing. Those numbers are great, and they tell you a lot.
Yeah.
But they...
Oh, good shot from Banton this time. There should be a fine leg in place.
Nope, there is not. And he's found the gap. Short fine leg in place. Tom Banton swivel pulls this, and he's suddenly raced off to 42.
This is the problem with Wahab Riaz, though, Ahmed, because when I see him bowl, the first part of his over looks very collected, and he looks like he's going to get through it well.
6 की 6 एक ही deliveries कराएंगे, leg और middle stump पे short balls कराया जा रहा है, उसको pull shot खिलवाया जा रहा है. I understand क्योंकि स्क्वायर बाउंड्रीज काफ़ी लंबी हैं.
Yeah.
बट फिर भी आप हर बॉल वही नहीं करा सकते. मिक्स इट अप अ बिट.
Ahmed, WinViz has got Pakistan at 89% right
Yeah,
now.
no, I don't believe that.
What's your
BS.
Dilviz? Let's check it out.
I think it's still 60-40 to
60-40
England.
to England?
Yeah.
My goodness.
Look at the way that he's going. He's made 42 of the 54. Owen Morgan's literally placed one delivery so far.
Yeah.
You need something, again, truly
Strike rate.
miraculous at some point.
Strike rate of 168 for Tom Banton, securing his position as the Peshawar Zalmi opener. The other
Comes the Islamabad United captain, Shadab Khan.
So that's what, 5 bowlers already used from Pakistan?
Yeah, they're going to try and keep mixing things up, and the variety is important here.
43 matches, 53 wickets, an average of 20, which is pretty good in T20 cricket, and an economy of 7, which is also pretty decent.
Quite decent, especially for a leg spinner, because these guys usually go for runs, given the fact that
runs.
they are very attacking, very aggressive. The off spinners are usually a bit tighter in their lines.
And
so
you and Khwaja were claiming that he got Morgan the other night. The umpire didn't agree with you guys.
he was plumb in front. I have no idea how that wasn't given.
Let's try again tonight. Just
good
a back
delivery,
of the
turning
line.
back in. Tries to cut it away. I think he was expecting the googly first up.
The Googs.
Yeah, but this one coming back into the lefty. And Tom Benton is the dangerous batsman here. 42 off 25, playing a similar innings to Heather Ali.
Tommy
He's
Bance.
the one propelling this innings along. Exactly. We haven't felt him get to the... Because he hasn't hit many big sixes or anything.
Yeah.
But somehow he's just, racing away.
6.1 gone. England 55 for 2.
Usually the Shadab and Sarfraz combo works out quite well. So
Yeah, they've been playing
might be
together
something.
for
Yeah, it might be something here for Shadab Khan.
a while.
Memories of 2017, perhaps.
This
Short
time,
delivery, cut away. It's a hard shot. There is a fielder there, Shaheen Shah. Herring across the surface, cuts it off.
very few things on the cricket field that Shaheen Shah cannot do.
Yeah, I think he's also got a little bit of talent with the bat, and maybe if we develop
Really?
that, yeah, I think he's got some ability, especially to hit some big shots. So
Okay.
he could be someone, lower down the order, might look into a Mitchell Johnson type role in the future, or even Mitch Stark, who can...
Shadab continuing here this time. The leg spinner. Cut away on the back foot to cover for no run.
I think these last 2 innings from Tom Benton, you've seen a bit of a resurgence because he was struggling against Ireland, but he's middling the ball quite well here.
Yeah, and he's been daunted as a prospect. Pull away this time, and there's no... Oh, there's a long on in place.
Yeah, it
Malik
just
doing the fielding.
was a skimmer, kept quite low, even though it was in the air, but it was always flat and heading towards the long on. Owen Morgan, though, 4 off 3. There is a chance against him early on. We've seen it. Shadab got him, but wasn't given.
Yep.
If you can pull something off like that here, then Pakistan are back in business.
On the back foot this time down the leg side for a wide.
Decent
Emma,
take.
there's one thing to note here, though.
Sure.
England 50 plus after their first 6, despite Shaheen just getting 5 off 2. So they've really not batted badly, have they?
16 runs जो आपके एक बॉलर के ओवर में पड़ गए. Comes down the track, and that's humongous from Owen Morgan. He's targeted the leg side. He knew this ball was coming in with the spin, and he's found this in between mid-wicket and square leg. The first 6 for Owen Morgan.
Ahmed Jr.'s tapped out. He's like, खत्म हो गया match.
यार मैं खुद वो ब्राउनी ठूस रहे हैं. ब्रूनी ठूस रहे हैं. ब्रूनीस चल रही
I
हैं.
wonder what he's put inside the brownies tonight. It's cutting a very jolly figure, Khwaja and Ahmed Jr.
A little sedated, both of these gentlemen.
Feasting on God's bounties.
This is what we were saying, that England have such firepower that even at 190, 195, they're not out of the game.
Off the back foot this time. Cut away, beats them.
Oh,
Oh, wonderful fielding.
Yes, that's gone!
There
Owen
it is!
Morgan!
It's a massive wicket. It's Sarfraz Ahmed that's got the run out. It's Babar Azam who's thrown it at the correct end. And it's a massive wicket. It's Owen Morgan that's got to go back. 10 off 4. It's the luck that Pakistan needed to get their first win of the summer.
And it's that man, Bobby Bacha, in the field, diving effort on the cover inside the circle. He fires it back in, well short of the crease.
What a take
and
from Sarfraz.
Sarfraz Ahmed with nothing to do. With nothing to do. It's
The
the
removal
captain's
of the
wicket.
bails.
It's the captain's
The
wicket.
pendulum of the hands.
He roars in delight, and that's the end of Owen Morgan. 65 for 3 now, England. The breakthrough Pakistan needed.
Jokes aside, Ahmed Hassan, fittingly, it's Babar Azam that's inflicted that pain on England.
Absolutely, and that's what I'm saying. We needed this luck, because if you had this wicket in the last match, that might have been the game for Pakistan. We get it tonight, and now England will also have a bit of a rebuild here. It's
time for a little Ashasha, maybe?
There. No, please God, no.
See if we can figure it out. There it is. There it is.
I will submit my resignation in the morning.
We promised.
Some promises aren't meant to be kept. Moeen Ali, disastrous. I don't understand how Moeen Ali... I don't understand how Moeen Ali bats at number 4 or number 5 for a guy who averages 15. मतलब ये इनका शोएब मलिक है.
Shasha is back, 65 for 3. Moin Ali, Ahmed, why don't you like him?
Look at the numbers. What is there to like about a man
That's
who
a fair
averages
point.
14.6?
Well, averages can be deceiving in T20 cricket.
Doesn't matter. He scored 290 runs off 30 matches. He's not a guy to be batting at number
He
5.
bats typically lower down the
He
order.
should be batting at a Sarfraz number, like 8 or 9 or never.
Sarfraz Ahmed changing the course of this game, collecting that throw from Babar Azam, and just taking the bails off quicker than...
Quicker than what?
I was going to say something
Quicker
very
than
inappropriate.
Quicker than what?
Well, wait, you know, what I had in my mind was very inappropriate. I could not say it.
कह दो
65 for
वैसे
3.
बैन हो गए फर्क नहीं पड़ता.
वैसे ये तो है, PTA ने वैसे बात कर दिया.
Quicker than a quicker.
65 for 3. What a delivery from Haris Rauf. Full and
What a
straight.
shot.
Flicked away from Tommy B. And there's a man at mid-wicket that's collecting just for a single.
Tommy
Ramiz
B
doesn't
and
get
Bobby
it.
B.
Masad, please, one more time, Ashasha. If we get another wicket in this over, it's on.
If Sarfraz Ahmed has something to do with it.
He has something to do with everything. This is divine intervention.
What?
66 for 3 after 7.1. The Prince of Karachi
Wow.
is leading the troops.
I wonder how the people of Karachi feel about this.
They're fine. They're behind us.
About being led by Sarfraz Ahmed as
You
the Prince of
know
Karachi.
that I'm repping Karachi on this.
How is Mustafa Kamal not the Prince of Karachi?
यार ऐसे बात ना करो इस तरह गद्दारी वाली बात नहीं करो 66 for 3 after 7.1
He lives
Moin
right
Ali
behind us, by the way. It's
Does
just
he?
a fun fact.
interesting and pay him a visit edge that it beats well there's no slip so it's gonna go to the third
It
man
beats
for a
the
single.
vacant slip area. Sarfraz
Yep.
ने क्यों नहीं पकड़ी बॉल?
क्या करें
ये पकड़ने वाली होती है बॉल.
are you kidding me right now
ये पकड़ने वाली
Little
होती है
dive
बॉल.
to like
वो
7 slip.
रन आउट वो आधी पिच पे बैठा हुआ है वो बॉल पकड़ के विकेट पे मार रहा है ये बॉल नहीं पकड़ रहा. Look at these stats. 8 off 7, 1 off 2, 1 off 1. What is there to like about Moin Ali?
his beard
I'm telling you, if he wasn't a token Muslim,
whoa
whatever,
whoa
diversity
the
hire,
RKO out of nowhere
if he wasn't a diversity
There he is.
hire, we wouldn't even be talking about him.
Ahmed Hassan did you
Imagine
vote
if he's
UKIP?
an English batsman.
did you vote UKIP
A white English batsman putting up those numbers.
I swear to
Yes,
God
Brexit
we've got a
means Brexit.
Brexiteer in our mix
भाई कारी साहब कुछ करते तो हैं ये तो फेक कारी साहब हैं.
Khalid Saab got tonked around tonight
टेस्ट मैच जिताने के बाद मतलब कितनी 31,
इंडिया में
32
विकेटें
की एवरेज है उसकी बॉल के साथ मतलब
67 for 3
वर्ल्ड कप विनर इस
Kami hero.
You know, they actually,
Moin Ali's a Kami hero.
they actually won the World Cup after they removed him from the lineup.
Oh my goodness.
Do you actually do you remember this?
Yeah, I
they
do remember
removed
this,
him from
yeah.
the lineup, and that brought balance to their attack, and
Yeah.
that's why they won. So Moin Ali, get out of here.
Mystique Falls on YouTube saying he's the Blue Mulvey from Swinery. That's a good shout.
Listen,
68
G.
for 3 after 7.3 Emma, I gotta ask you something.
ये
Ahmed, let me ask
फजल
you
रहमान से भी ज्यादा गया गुजरा मौलवी है.
Let me ask you something, Emmett.
Sure.
Required run rate of 9.84 as Blue Mulvey in red facing Haris Rauf. Dabbed away to third man for a single. Out of all the Swinery characters, which one do you identify with the most? As a person, you say, wow, this is awfully close to who I am as a person.
Miss.
Yeah. Emmett is the koala. Is the koala?
It's the
That's
koala.
the koala, yeah. Yeah.
Miss.
69 for 3 after 7.4.
Okay.
Drop your favorite Swinery characters in the comments. Let's see.
We're shouting out Swinery here today too.
They don't need a shout out. They're huge.
True.
69 for 3 after
They-
7.4.
Well, we
It's
don't.
one person? Okay, it's one person. I don't know the
It's a
person.
girl, right? I saw her on that Hackba. Yeah, you remember Hackba, the guy from The Pharmacist?
Oh, yeah. Strawberry flavor. We'll go. Get back on the cricket. 69 for 3 after 7.4.
Oh,
that's a big appeal.
France.
That's gotta be
Not
given.
appeal.
That's gotta be given.
Not given. Yet again, the English umpires selling out the Pakistanis. We're going to go upstairs right away. There is no inside edge. Bobby's asking Haris Rauf. and
Babar Azam
they-
with a Jose Basingwa eyebrows staring deep into the eyes of the umpires gone upstairs. 70 for 3. Who's got the uni? Who's got the better unibrow?
Bobby Lelo.
Who's got the unibrow?
The brow? Anthony Davis.
Anthony Davis, Jose Basingwa, or Babar Azam?
And Kajol.
70 for 3.
Greatest unibrow. Go.
Emmett, how was this given not out? Struck him
Huh?
outside off, maybe?
Outside off. That struck him in front.
That is plumb leg before wicket.
फिर देखना umpires call on height, umpires call on wickets, umpires call on पता नहीं क्या.
Oh my goodness, what's happening here?
Yeah, this is hitting him in front.
There's no bat involved.
There's nothing involved. सिर्फ धांधली involved.
Let's calm down here. We'll see what happens.
I will not calm down.
Got the job. Tom Benton. Big, massive wicket if Pakistan get this, Emmett.
I'm just trying to understand what the umpire was thinking here. It wasn't
Maybe
an
it's
inside
going
edge.
down leg. Here we go. Pitching outside off. Impact in line. And that is OUT.
Finally.
Tommy Benton's going to have to head back to wherever he came from. 70 for 4 now.
What an unbelievably bad call by the umpire. And thankfully we have 2 reviews. We sent it upstairs. And again, Sarfraz Ahmed was convinced to send it upstairs. So
Man of the match? Man of the series?
I think man of the series.
There it is. Sarfraz Ahmed. You know what time it is, Ahmed. You know what time it is. It's time for a Shasha to ring in the ears of the Change of Pace faithful.
मतलब तुम्हें हमारी खुशी भी नहीं बर्दाश्त
69 for 4. It's the night of Sarfraz Ahmed. He has returned valid.
It's the night of Sarfraz Ahmed.
7.5 overs gone.
He's literally done nothing so far.
He's done everything.
मतलब वो basic से भी कम कर रहा है इस वक्त.
I think
Yeah.
player manager Sarfraz Ahmed.
प्लेयर मैनेजर क्या उसको हेड चीफ सेलेक्टर कोच जो मतलब जो मर्जी आता है फिजियो भी वही बन जाए मौलवी
then.
टीम का वही है.
Yeah, that's true. He's the preacher as well.
He's basically the Khaleesi of this team.
Here we go. Sam Billings. What do you make of him? He's your boy, Islamabad United.
Sam Billings is a lot better than Moin Ali, but not statistically. But we've seen him play some good innings. He's in good form. A lot of potential that he's displayed in the past, but he hasn't really
Maghribi Murd on Twitter saying the greatest unibrow is Santino Morella.
Oh,
good
Santino.
drive from Sam Billings.
Or Santina. He was also Santina, by the way. He won the women's title, being his sister. You know.
Why would you say this?
So no, I'm not kidding. Back in the mid 2000s,
okay,
there was a trope where he came on as Santina Morella,
right,
which was just Santino pretending to be a woman,
right,
cross-dressing, and he went on to win the women's title, and that's why people were like, WWE doesn't take the women's division seriously.
Okay,
and now they have over 60 plus women superstar across 3 shows. So
well, you heard it here first, folks.
Changed a lot. I know my wrestling.
Ahmed Hassan with his weekly wrestling take, 69 for 4 after 8 overs.
England now are in a bit of trouble. Pakistan will actually take this home. Now Dilviz is changing.
Oh, yeah.
60-40 to Pakistan. And I think Owen Morgan's conceded defeat. If you're
on the back foot. Why does he play Shadab Khan on the back foot?
Because he's a shit batsman.
There it is. 70 for 4, 8.1. Ahmed Hassan,
UKIP
MP, and Brexiteer.
I'm telling you, what is there to like about the man if he is not a Muslim Pakistani,
he's an Ashes winner, a World Cup winner.
Forget that. Forget whatever.
He got the job on a technicality.
What is he bringing that you would actually like him? He's worse than guys like David Willey.
Ooh, 70 for 4. David Willey is a great
by
summer.
the way, I also don't like Saqib Mahmood. आप मुझ पे इल्जाम डाल दें, but दोनों फारिग तरीन players.
A little bit of a trend developing here as he plays it onto the offside. Ahmed Hassan.
Why would they walk into?
I don't think Moin would walk into.
Moin would not walk into this team.
Imad Wasim is a better player.
No,
Imad
way.
Wasim is a better player than Moin Ali.
100%.
AZ Khwaja
At least
off the
Imad
mic,
Wasim is better
he's
in
spewing
one,
some conspiracy theories off.
At least he's better in one complete department.
Unbelievable from AZ Khwaja.
Saqib Mahmood would.
This is why the PTA's banned us.
नहीं, और Saqib Mahmood किसकी जगह खेलेगा as a pacer? Fahim Ashraf is probably better than Saqib.
Oh, Gopi Mia come off with a disastrous comment for Ahmed Hassan. I'm not going to even read this.
Please, read it.
He's saying Ahmed Tariq Fatah Hassan. 72 for 4.
They go facts are facts.
8.3 overs gone. England behind the 8 ball here. And this is driven down the ground.
All thanks to Moin Ali.
They're gonna have to rebuild here, aren't they?
They have to, yeah. Because I mean, again, they still do have a bit of batting to go. They bat all the way down to number 8, but it's a big task right now. They need 120 runs.
I think less Tariq Fatah, more Sajid Javed from UKIP.
I don't even know who that is, but
the Bali locks.
I don't even know who that is.
Shadab Khan continuing here. This time, cut away from Moin Ali. Back at the lens. This time, going straight to cover for a single. 74 for 4 after 8.5. And Majid is saying the stage is set for us to play Brother Moin into form.
यार वैसे हुआ है हमारे खिलाफ ऐसी बात नहीं है. I'm just going to badmouth them out of this attack. Time since the last boundary, 12 balls, so 2 overs have gone by. England have not struck a boundary, which means an eternity in T20 terms.
Back at the lane this time. Picked up from Sam Billings. One bounce for 4 in the mid wicket. There's the boundary that England were looking for.
Yeah.
Thomas Garçon garçon
Garçon.
on YouTube saying match जेब में है. He's a garçon, but he also has a very good grasp of Urdu.
Yeah, अगर इनका confidence हम सब में आ जाए तो क्या ही बात है.
क्या
But
बात.
I do believe that Pakistan right now are leading this game.
Yeah.
And again, a wicket here will send us into the complete ascendancy.
Oh, Umair Abdullah saying Ahmed Narendra Modi Hassan. Local Masir saying Ahmed Majid Nawaz Hassan. My
Bring
goodness.
it on.
Gotta get Ahmed's visa cancelled here, folks.
Hey, listen, guys.
Careful.
No, I'm not getting it cancelled. I have some place I can go now.
Oh, never mind. We're not going to do that. 78 for 4.
We'll be riding into TA by the morning.
Salam and shalom. 78 for 4 after 9.
I am. I don't work on Saturdays,
More like
Masad.
Ahmed Schmidt.
I don't Goldsmith. I don't work on Saturdays, Masad.
Wahab Riaz now. Good economy. No, really awful economy. I don't think anything in this economy. I think Ahmed's mic is off. Yeah, Ahmed's mic is off. He's been censored, and rightly so. The PTA has got to Ahmed. 78 for 4 after 9. Target of 191 here. Wahab Riaz with the frozen food logo on his back and a very depleting hairline. Bowling to Moeen Ali. My goodness, if you could have some of his hair off his face onto his head. Played away down to third man for a quick single. 79 for 4 after 9.1. Pakistan looking to close out this game. Their first win of what has been a long English summer. It's been cold, it's been rainy, it's been Shaheen Afridi, it's been Babar Azam, it's been Rizwan, who's been the silver lining for Pakistan's damp performances. But tonight, it's been an all-round performance with Mohammad Hafiz, and the debutant Heather Ali, and then Shaheen Afridi keeping it tight at the top of the innings. And, of course, I would not forget to mention Safraz Ahmed with the keeping. Ahmed Hassan, you are back live with us.
Yeah, just wanted to add that when the PSL draft was going on, I did suggest that Moeen Ali should be the number 1 pick.
Oh, wow.
I'm not trying to recuperate anything. I still believe if Moeen had half the talent that he does,
It just keeps on
beard
coming, Ahmed.
on
It
his
keeps
face,
on coming.
he would have been the captain of England by now.
Ahmed Faraj, Ahmed Imam of Peace Hassan,
I'm loving this.
Ahmed Bajwa Hassan,
I'm loving this. Hey,
Ahmed Zaid Hamid
hey,
Hassan.
bring on the pizzas.
My goodness.
Bring on the pizzas.
Oh. Ahmed Papa Hassan, Ahmed Wakar Zaka Hassan.
How's Wakar Zaka the comparison here?
I have to ask you, Ahmed, which one of these is the most offensive? Some of these are actually compliments.
Yeah, I'm not
Picked
really.
off the pass from Moeen Ali, beat square leg, just be a single.
I'm not really seeing the issue here. You're naming great men. Might as well just call me Ahmed Trump.
Ahmed Trump.
We're getting news, but it's all fake.
Ahmed 2020. Asiya Sumro saying, Kari Moeen match le jitayenge
Kari Moeen?
England ko.
वो भाई कारी नहीं हाजी मोइन है ये.
Bakhtiyar Iqbal asking if you're related to Preeti Patel.
No, she's just a distant cousin of mine. Haven't met in ages.
No fella saying, oh, looks like we're winning. Yes, we are so far, Ahmed, but it might just be the Islamic Spring here if Moeen Ali gets going.
Look, I mean, if Adil Rashid and Moeen Ali take this game home,
You're okay
then
with that, right? So win
yeah,
for
I'm
the
all right
Ummah?
with that, exactly. I mean,
Take
after all,
one for the team?
Exactly.
81 for 4.
All Muslim bhai bhai.
LeBron, Wahab, Riaz, James.
Wow. Never has LeBron James been as disrespected as he has been.
We should
just
maybe
now.
pass a note to Skip Bayless on Undisputed to compare him.
I just don't understand with the kind of money that LeBron James has. Why
doesn't
can't he get an implant?
Because he's
Get a rug on your
only
head.
true to his native roots, not his hair. Pull away this time, and it's going to go to fine leg for 4. What a shot that is from Billings. Poor delivery from Wahab. LeBron James Riaz.
Yeah.
Wahab LJ Riaz is his name.
He's not really coming in and doing much better than Muhammad Amir again.
Ali is saying, is Sergio still associated with Islamabad United? No, we've got him on a free transfer. Straight to change of pace.
He got the job on a technicality.
Yeah, he definitely did. He got the job of a technicality of a legend who recommended him. Ramiz is saying, just see the difference in the captaincy today. The dinosaur didn't influence Bobby, and here we are.
उसको
Some
दूर
good
खड़ा किया
changes.
by the way. बॉबी ने कहा शोएब मलिक भाई आप दूर जाके ना दूसरी साइड पे खड़े
I
हो.
don't want to see you near Bobby Bacha. What a shot driven by Sam Billings. Misfield in the
Shadab Khan, how dare you?
I've never seen anything like it before.
We'll just have a little change in voices now as AZ Khwaja comes on to spew some hate.
AZ Khwaja. AZ Shabazz Sharif Khwaja.
देखें हम विकेट निकालेंगे इंग्लैंड को हराएंगे पाकिस्तान जीतेगा मियाँ साहब आपको लेकर जाएंगे, आप हमारे साथ चलें और हम फतह की तरफ जा रहे हैं. 86 फॉर 4 है इंग्लैंड, पाकिस्तान 190 फॉर 4 और इंशाल्लाह लाहौर के बंदे हारिस रऊफ, शाहीन आफरीदी और फ़खर जवान आपको मैच जिताएंगे.
Speaking of great administrators, Pakistan are in control. They've got one grasp on the trophy. Well, the other
trophy.
Sir Thiago Silva Khan. Nice.
वो फहीम स्टोक्स ट्रॉफी थी. इसका नाम क्या रखना है आपने?
This one I think can be the let's see. Let's call it the
कौमी हीरो यार आपका ये ऐसे तो ना.
Kami hero makes an appearance. Will it
Ahmad Wasim being brought on to bowl. Interesting. Already going at 11 and over.
Let's see this.
Wasim
now down the track, smashed. After 10 overs, Khwaja, Pakistan were actually 80.
Gopi Miyawal करे इफ्ती मोइन ट्रॉफी वाकई यार. I think that's fair. ये देखें पीटीए के बार हमें डीडॉस अटैक्स कर रहे हैं और हमारे माइक खराब कर रहे हैं. इमाद वसीम, big hit down the ground and that's going to be 6 over long on. Beautiful shot by Sammy Bills and way back into the crowd. Lovely shot, beautiful balance on that 6. और ये इमाद वसीम का काफ़ी महंगा ओवर साबित हो सकता है. We need a wicket. Moeen Ali and Sam Billings doing a rebuild job. Back of a length, just got underneath it and a beautiful, exquisite 6 over deep long on. Lovely shot there from Sam Billings. आज यही हमारे गले पड़ जाएगा ये और मोइन. England they just keep coming. और पॉल की अब सर्च ऑन हो गया है. They're not gonna find the ball. ऊपर से इतना बड़ा बैनर भी लगाया हुआ है, उसके नीचे जाना भी एक अजाब ही होगा. बट रऊफ, शादाब और हमारे फिजियो भी लग गए हैं कि बॉल किधर गवाच गया है. विनविज इज सेइंग 98% पाकिस्तान मैच ले गया. और आपको पता है विनविज कितना बड़ा फ्रॉड है. दिलविज आई वुड से इज मोर अराउंड 65-35 if I'm being optimistic. What a beautiful shot there from Sammy Bills. आपको याद है एक US R&B हिप हॉप ग्रुप होता था, काशिफ एंड द बिल्स. उनके गाने किसी ने सुने होंगे. मेरे ख्यालों में आ जाओ. एंड मुसाद गेटिंग हॉट अंडर द बी. बाबर कारी साहब ट्रो यार ऐसे तो ना करें यार. 92 for 4 after 10.2. Billings on 18 of 10. Moeen Ali at 7 of 7. Imad Wasim going for some tap. Now bowling in the middle overs. अब देखते हैं can he buy a wicket? Can Sarfraz enforce a stumping and get us back into the game once again? 92 for 4. Here we go. Cut away to deep. No, just to extra cover for a single. And Moeen Ali is on strike. He'll probably take his chance against the left arm spin. Target that square leg, fine leg region. He's good at those uppish slog sweeps. So I think a chance hai ki
93 for 4. WinViz has put the green team in control. Imad Wasim not doing his part in this game yet. Billings has taken him to the cleaners so far. He's 29 off 2.3, but he's got that important wicket that Fakhar Zaman took the catch of.
Oh, what
the hell's happening here?
Sarfraz! How dare you, Sarfraz? जवाब दे मुसाद जवाब दे. आप चुप क्यों कर गए?
My goodness, I think
अशाशा है जियालो का. ये क्या कर गया आपका जियाला?
What's happened there?
He bollocks the stumping, Musad. ये क्या था? Hard drive down the ground, too long off. Will he get in place? Yes, he will. Only one run, good fielding by Malik. But a clear stumping fluffed by the ex-captain of
Pakistan. What happened there though? It doesn't make sense.
उसके हाथ में फंस गई. फेविकॉल लगाया हुआ उसने. Disgraceful stuff there from Sarfraz. Now we are remembering the great Rizwan. और आप चुप कर गए और शुक्र है.
यार अब गलती हो जाती है लेजेंड से.
आपने नजर लगाई है उसको हाइप करके.
ये बात है मेरी नजर लगी है उसको.
94 for
Maybe we should play Ashasha again.
Last
just for
ball of the 11th over coming up. Hard drive down the ground, just a single. So England picking up another 9 runs in that over. Pakistan will be relatively content with that, but this partnership is building. और अगर ये मैच हम हार गए तो मैच का मुजरम can only be one guy, the ex-Pakistan.
Thomas Garçon saying, not gonna lie, Sarfraz was rather a soothing presence behind the stumps today. And Thomas Garçon also saying, also Pakistan जीत गया तो आज man of the match man of the series मोहम्मद हफीज.
इसमें तो कोई शक नहीं है. पाकिस्तान की तरफ से तो वही डेफिनेटली होंगे.
Yeah.
96 needed of 9 overs at run.
That was a very Khwaja, like,
just below 11.
You've seen plenty of keeping. What happened there?
Khwaja from Junejo's vlogs. Oh yes, back in PSL 3. That was fun. हम मैच हार गए, बेइज्जती हो गई, लेकिन व्लॉग अच्छे बन गए थे.
95 for 4. Should be 95 for 5. Weirdly getting lodged between Sarfraz's legs, that ball.
Weirdly?
I don't understand.
उसके हाथ में
I don't understand what happened.
वेबिंग में फंस गई, पता नहीं क्या कर रहा था वो.
Just defeated physics.
Billings on 20 of 12.
Defeated all earthly powers.
Shadab Khan back on to bowl.
95 for 4.
Crucial spell here. 2 overs में थोड़ी सी मार पड़ी है, but that run out.
Musab is saying Sarfraz lost the ball amongst his other two.
Whoa.
Shaddy going to continue this time. Inside edge onto the pads, and that'll be a dot delivery. Shadab been good so far this evening.
Shadab ने यार throughout this series अच्छी bowling कराई.
Yeah, he's been good. Wise is immediately saying Sarfraz's Pakistan career is over. Down the track this time, and I think that was a good shot for a leg before, but obviously he was down the track, so not going to get a shout there from Pakistan. 96 off 53. And Khwaja, we know that England have the ability to go big late in the innings, so Pakistan have to be careful here. And who do you think you want to back when they're bowling those last few overs of the night?
Of course, there's only one name, Shaheen Shah.
Yeah, the Eagle of Lahore, the Lion of Lahore, the zoo, also like all the great animals of Lahore. Shadab coming over the wicket this time. Big shot from Moeen Ali. I think this might just clear the ropes, but there's a man inside it, and it'll fall short of Babar Azam in the deep. Yeah, and a couple runs taken. England moved to 98 for 4. Pakistan after 11.3 were 103 for 2.
Good ball once again. Uppish drive from Moeen Ali. Didn't time it at all. And just trickles away to deep, wide, long off for another 2.
Faisal asking why is Babar fielding on the boundary. He's doing a bit of a Virat Kohli here.
हाँ जो आपके safest catches and
Venom is saying LOL to the keeper. Goodness gracious, it's all happening here. Makes room Moeen Ali and smashes it through the offside. There should be a man there, and it's Shaheen doing the fielding. Just be a good running for England, picking up an easy 2.
Why is Babar fielding on the boundary? Captain should be mid wicket. यार mid wicket तो असूलन leg spin bowler के लिए नहीं होना चाहिए. अगर है तो फिर boundary पे ही रखते हैं. So
right. I asked this to Ahmed Hassan.
जी.
Ahmed Sajid Javed Hassan, Preeti Patel Hassan, Imam of Peace Hassan. Reverse sweep this time, and a good take from Sarfraz Ahmed. 100 up for England.
Wide नहीं हुई.
And that is a wide, should be given.
No, because he switched his hands, made it a left-hander's.
Okay, fair enough.
So
91 off 49 for England. Another reverse sweep this time in the air. The man's inside the circle, but it should just a bit of a spin on the ball there, I think. And it'll.
क्या बॉल डाल रहे हो शदाब यार? इधर तुम्हें क्या विकेट मिलनी है?
Time to play Moeen Ali into 4.
आपके बॉलर लेग साइड पे अंदर है और आप ऐसी बॉल दे रहे हो wide of.
Right, Mr. AZ Khwaja.
जी.
Time to put you to the test. Who is your player of the summer for Pakistan cricket?
Player of the summer.
Yeah.
I think it needs to be divided in between the red and white ball.
No,
formats.
it's not.
एक बंदा कैसे हो सकता है?
एक ही बंदा होगा.
ये तो गलत बात है यार.
एक ही आपको एक दे सकते हैं. You gotta be definitive in your answers, AZ Khwaja. We're putting you on the line.
यार देखिए T20s में तो डेफिनेटली हफीज बनता है. वो टेस्ट सीरीज में नहीं था.
क्यों नहीं था?
क्या मतलब क्यों नहीं था? रिटायर हो गया टेस्ट से वो. 87 needed.
Musa saying we are behind.
Rate of 10.88. It's all happening in Manchester tonight.
Yeah.
104 for 4.
I mean, you know what?
After 12 overs, Sam Billings and Moeen Ali doing the rescue job. I think these are the final recognized pairs.
But I have to say, Mr. Khwaja, that this is a bit of a this win-wiz thing. I don't agree with it at the moment because going at
98% उसने बकवास की थी और
going at 11 is not very difficult in T20 cricket. I would even back Pakistan from here if they were batting.
यार हमसे तो कभी भी नहीं हो सकता. If we were 4 down, you'd have Imad and Shadab and these guys batting, but they only have Gregory.
कौमी हीरो है हमारे यार.
यार कौमी हीरो तो है लेकिन बैट्समैन तो नहीं है ना.
Imad was seen continuing here down the track inside edge, goes back to the bowler. Ronaldo trying to keep it tied here. Ronaldo or Messi?
Of course Ronaldo. इसमें कोई doubt.
If he didn't sign for Juventus?
यार look at him. He proved himself at 3 clubs.
I know the argument, Khwaja. Reverse sweep this time.
यार सरफराज क्या कर रहे हो यार?
Inside edge लगा यार.
हॉकी की कीपिंग ही कर लो यार.
अजीब बात है ये सरफराज की गलती.
यार घटिया फील्डर है यार ये.
Are you kidding me?
22 दिए गए हैं. तुम क्या बोल रहे हो?
गलत दिए हैं 22. चेक करो तुम.
हमें गलत दिए हैं 22. क्या घटिया कीपर है यार ये.
That is poor keeping.
स्टंपिंग मिस कर दी. यॉर्कर पड़ गए तुम्हें अब. Unbelievable shit show from the Pakistan keeper tonight.
After the great run out.
नहीं हम कमेंट्स पढ़ रहे हैं लेकिन हम देख रहे हैं किस किस के आ रहे हैं. 83 needed of 46.
Nendot got saying Messi. Umair saying Messi. Smash this time and it's going to go all the way. No, good fielding there. Fakhzaman collecting.
यार इतने ढीले फील्डर हैं हमारे यार. आप सैम बिलिंग्स को देखो फील्ड पे ऐसा लगता है जैसे स्क्विरल भाग रहा है यार.
Musa, I've just refreshed the stream. I mean, this is as quick as we are tonight. Try refreshing your Change of Pace website. Maybe you're a little behind. And Nofel is saying he can be the player of the summer. Bring back Rizwan Ahmed Jr. infiltrating the comments. That's not a wide, and good take from Sarfraz.
That is a wide, yaar.
No, inside the line. Inside the line.
Very, very fortunate there for
Line belongs to the umpire?
Line belongs to the umpire. ये तो line के बाहर थी. I don't know why.
नहीं यार, line के थोड़ी सी अंदर थी. या थोड़ी बिल्कुल line के ऊपर थी. आप notice करें. या
बाहर थी यार. Clearly बाहर थी.
यार आप क्या बताएं यार.
लक्ष्मण रेखा की बाहर थी.
Goodness gracious, 110 for 4. Ahmad was seen.
वो line थी, वो border थी.
Tossed up this time outside off. Good delivery. Yorked him, did Ahmad Wasim Naldo. So if Cristiano Ronaldo doesn't sign for Juventus, are you still a Ronaldo fanboy over Messi?
100%.
Okay, that's fair enough.
Man's won 5 Champions Leagues, man.
Right, 110 for 4. None with Juventus. Full toss this time, picked away.
Catch.
Clears the inside. Clears. Fuckers him on. Good fielding there. I think he'll save at least 2.
यार ये मैच फिर करीब हो गया. 79 of 42 is very doable.
It's squeaky bum time, AZ. 79 off 42.
You guys are being harsh on Safi. Majid bhai कैसे harsh हो रहे हैं? He missed a straightforward stumping that got the ball got trapped in his freaking gloves. That game was over right there.
Unlucky. अब क्या कर सकते हो आप? ये कोई error तो नहीं है. It's not an error.
What
he didn't inflict this error. It can happen to any keeper.
Well, how do you inflict an error?
यार
जान के कोई गलतियां थोड़ी करता है.
हो जाता है यार, कैच ड्रॉप हो जाता है, आपकी ability पे है. But if it gets lodged in an awkward position in your gloves, you can't do nothing about that.
Awkward position like your hands? यार क्या करें यार? हद हो गई यार, इतने आप apologist बन गए हो, हद हो गई है.
England's worm is just squiggling around Pakistan.
Now we have to go back to our main bowler Shaheen Shah Afridi coming back into the attack. England 112 for 4, 79 needed of 42. Babar Azam
unbelievable bowling in the first 2 overs. He's got 5 for 1.
2.5 economy.
1 for 5. Sorry. 2.5 economy. That is unheard of in T20 international cricket and any form of T20 cricket. Let's see what the comments are saying about Shaheen Shah. Go to Afridi.
यार अब भी हार्श नहीं होना सैफी पर. और तो कब हार्श हुए हैं यार? अब जो
लाहौरी बायस फ्रॉम एजी.
यार इसमें लाहौरी बायस की क्या बात है? उसके
माओ बिली सिंह यार अब ये हार्श ना
में और उसने स्टंप नहीं किया
यार. माओ भी कह रही है डोंट बी हार्श. Back of the line, picked up this time. Long on should be in place, but he's just going to evade that man. It's going to go for a boundary.
हाजी साहब भी शुरू हो गए मानना अब यार. First ball 4, positive start for him.
Haji
bashed over wide, long on. 1 bounce 4, back of a length ball.
Jamiu Adeyemi over on the change of pace Mixler chat saying hi, hello to you, Mr. Adeyemi.
Wise big can AZ is on KCC Mafia set list.
There it is. There's no such thing, to be honest. There's a couple bounces.
यार ऐसा तो ना कहेंगे, it doesn't exist.
Yeah, we're not doing this anymore.
It's in the shadows.
116 for 4. ये बैटमैन है
run rate is 11 and current is 8.81. एक ओवर की मार है, कहीं 20-22 रन पड़ेगा तो फिर मैच का कबाड़ा.
Here we go. Shaheen Shah, Sofa, forehead of Afridi. What a shot that is from Moeen Ali! Goodness gracious! To pull them back into the game, to give them the upper hand, and it looks like tonight it's going to be Moeen Ali to do that.
Jersey win with 98% Pakistan कह रहा था. What the hell is wrong with the guy? He must be on some
unbelievable here. Gopi saying maybe we should have used Shaheen earlier and finished his overs. We need somebody at the desk though.
Ramesh Hassan, I am a Karachiite and I totally agree with AZ. खुद मान लो तुम लोग.
Right, okay. AZ for an A250.
50 up from just 33 with the 50 partition.
I have to say, Khwaja 69 of 40, very doable.
खत्म हो गया मैच यार.
Wow, there it is. AZ Khwaja hitting the panic button. 69 for 4. Full and wide from Shaheen Shah Afridi. This time goes to point, and it should be just a single. Good fielding of the deep. And good collection from Sofraz.
Gopi Mian Kawal kare, maybe should have used Shaheen early and finished his overs. Maybe you could have bought some more wickets. Yaar, you have a fair point.
What is this tweet from Ahmed Jr. on the chat? Tohina Sarfraz.
देख लो अब बोलो. 3D में आपको नजर आ गया उसका गंद. मोइन अली now 27 of 16. He was a 7 of 7 था यार ये बंदा.
यार अगर अब ये मोइन मैच जिता दिया तो सारा मुद्दा सरफराज पे डाल देगी दुनिया.
तो जाहिर सी बात है उसकी गलती है. एमी मैच फंसा दिया.
Oh man. I don't know what happened. They just got stuck. He couldn't even reach the ball. I've never seen anything like it. अजीब यार.
अब प्लान भी थोड़ा डेवलप करना पड़ेगा पाकिस्तान को. इनको कैसे आउट करना है.
Shaheen Shah Afridi this time full outside off. It's a swing and a miss.
शुक्र है हमारे कीपर ने रोक लिया. मैं तो समझा ये भी छिक्का हो जाएगा.
Sam Billings though not as quick as his counterpart. Ali 27 off 16.
He's also very dangerous.
Yeah, Billings 24 off 11. Ali is saying he was unlucky. Yeah, I agree with that, Ali.
How was he unlucky?
Yeah, I've never seen this happen to a keeper.
Exactly.
किस तरह हुआ यार? Exactly. Take off your anti-Sarfraz hat, Khwaja.
मेरी कोई anti-Sarfraz.
I can see it right now. You're wearing it. It's 123 for 4. It's 1, 2, 3, 4.
तुमने अशाशा प्ले किया और उसका फिर दिमाग आउट हो गया.
यार अब हमारी प्लेलिस्ट पे आप जा रहे हैं.
ओए यार.
Across the line from Billings.
ये भी 2 रन हो गए.
Beats short fine leg. They should come back for a couple here. They do comfortably.
मसला इस पिच पे आप रन्स रोक ही नहीं सकते. आपको आउट ही करना पड़ेगा उनको. पीछे ग्रेगरी साहब भी हैं जो मारते हैं. जॉर्डन भी मारता है. और कौन है इनकी टीम में जो मारता है? टॉम करन भी खेल लेता है बगैरत. 9-10 अब मीम्स. कारी साहब भी. यस, हाजी और कारी दोनों ही मिलके उम्मा हमें डुबा बैठेगी.
125 for 4. We are in prime time prayer time. We are in squeaky bum time. We are in 125 for 4. England needs 66 off 37 deliveries. Shaheen Shah Afridi coming into bowl here to... Oh, good bouncer this. Might be given a wide.
नहीं
It's not.
यार कोई अच्छी बात भी कर लो मनूस आदमी.
यार मैं आप अजीब हमारे कीपर को रोलते जा रहे हैं.
66 needed out of 36. A run rate still of 11. So Pakistan still have the game kind of in.
A lot of comments coming in on the YouTube. The YT Thomas Garçon saying जब तक मोइन है पाकिस्तान को कोई नहीं हार रहा.
मोइन भाई खड़े खड़े छक्के मारा. आप क्या बातें कर रहे हैं? Imad Wasim's spell is finished. Wahab and Rauf have 2 overs each. So we need one more over from Shadab and from Shaheen. सबको ही बॉलिंग करानी पड़ेगी. It's gonna be tough stuff. और लेफ्ट आर्म हमारे पास कोई लेफ्ट आर्म बैट्समैन के लिए कोई ऑफ स्पिनर
Dawood Abdullah pulling off some nostalgia tweets saying need Ajmal and Gul bowling right now.
यार अजमल और गुल फिर तो जी गेम ओवर.
And Majid is saying immediately saying Sarfraz got the job on a technicality.
You're nothing. You're a fool. But
कौमी हीरो है हमारा यार.
आप रियाज को लगा रहे. So he's banking on delaying the spinners, not going to put spin against Moeen and Billings just yet, going to back his pacers. So that makes sense to me. But यही है कि अब कोई गंदी बॉल अगर किसी से पड़ी.
Fariha Mashari on Twitter saying these 2 batsmen who change of pace rated very low will come out as world class and take the game away from us.
अहमद हसन को आप पॉइंट आउट करें. हम
अहमद हसन ने तो खौफनाक मोलोटॉव मार के ना भाग गए. अजीब मैम. 125 for 4, 66 off 36.
हकीकत टीवी ना. रिजवान ने क्या काला जादू सरफराज के हाथ चल ना सके. हकीकत टीवी.
Let's focus on the game. We got plenty of ball to play.
Plenty of balls to play.
Oh, slow delivery from Wahab Riaz.
यार
किस तरह आउट हो गया?
ये क्यों जेंटलमैनी कॉन्डक्ट है? एक को सुन मारो, रन आउट करो उसको यार.
बीच में उसको हर क्यों कर दो तुम?
हाँ क्या है? वो जो मॉरिस ने डॉन्चिच वाला फाउल किया था वही करो.
Imagine if there were like free throws in cricket.
Free hits तो है ना.
Yeah, it's a bit like that. True. 126 for 4, 65 off 35. It's Wahab, LeBron James, Riaz. It is squeaky bum time. It is do nafal pado time. Wicket is the need of the hour. It's Wahab Riaz who's got a knack of doing that in T20 cricket.
यार मुझे तो वहाब के कॉम ओवर पे अभी तक हंसी आती.
Big man for the big occasion. Wahab Riaz, LeBron James, full straight in the air. Somebody's got to get underneath it. Man. It's third man setting himself. It's taken. Oh! It's Imad Wasim who's taking the catch. It's Wahab Riaz who's taking the wicket. My mic is off.
Wahab Riaz, the main man for Pakistan once again against England. A big top edge flies to third man, and Imad Wasim with the safe catch. A huge wicket for Pakistan. Sam Billings is gone. Beautiful bowling here from Wahab, playing across the line. Big top edge, और इतनी जोर से उसने बॉल मारी कि straight forward catch, taken Aussie style by Imad Wasim. And Wahab Riaz, welcome back to the big show with his beautiful comb over, and gets the key wicket of Sam Billings. Now England are in serious trouble. 65 needed from 34, 126 for 5. Can Pakistan tie the series? Can Pakistan get one hand on the Moeen Iftikhar trophy?
My goodness.
And here comes Lewis Gregory, the ex-Zalmi all-rounder coming in. He also plays for Somerset.
Remember, Moeen Ali's still out there.
And Tommy Bance.
Moeen Ali's still out there, Easy Khwaja. He's the man that Pakistan are looking for.
लेकिन मोइन अली खौफनाक फॉर्म में है. Of course, we saw his brilliant performances for Multan Sultans in the PSL, so he's very familiar with these bowlers.
If you're getting a delay on our stream, make sure you refresh the Change of Pace website as well. Sometimes you will lag a little behind. Lewis Gregory, I don't know why he's in this side. Striker.
वाह, आज वो साबित कर देगा. आप पूछते ने सवाल.
मैं नहीं पूछ रहा.
मोइन अली क्यों खेल रहा है? कारी साहब क्यों खेल रहे हैं? बैंटन क्यों खेल रहा है?
Imad Wasim getting underneath it, taking a comfortable catch.
Sam Billings will be regretting that shot. यार Wahab Riaz है, कोई टेढ़ा मेढ़ा बादामी बॉलर नहीं है.
Badam?
Respect दिखानी चाहिए थी आपको.
Is that your favorite dried fruit? Badam?
They're okay, not bad.
Yeah. What about dried figs? You like those?
Do you mean kishmish?
No, those are raisins. Those are dried grapes.
No, I don't like figs. Figs कौन से?
Anjeer.
I think उनको मैं देखूंगा पहचान लूंगा.
A little circle with a hole in the middle. 120, 126 for 5, 65 off 34. This is why we get banned. Slower delivery from Wahab Riaz. Played away to short fine leg.
थोड़ी सी negative line थी, but it worked.
Oh, careful on the throw.
कोई नहीं.
Bobby doing back up. So no kishmish for you.
Kishmish not bad.
You like a little kishmish?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Sure.
Akhrout.
Oh yeah, man.
Yeah?
Love that stuff. Walnut.
Well, there it is. Yeah, there's a warning. A couple of warnings. I think there was one earlier in the match.
Lewis Gregory दी बेइज्जती कर लो.
Yeah, it is.
और उसने आके ऐसे छिक्के मारने. Flint off का अब्बा बन जाना हमारे खिलाफ.
What about pistachios?
ठीक है.
Cashew nuts?
हाँ वो तो of course.
All right, classics, huh?
Oh yes.
127 for 5, 64 for 33. Little
Kaju.
Kaju.
But Wahab Riaz coming round the wicket. अब इतनी warning मिल गई कि उसने कहा भाई मैं उस end से ही आ जाता.
Wahab, LeBron James, Riaz this time.
Good ball, good pace,
Yeah.
good line.
That's fast. That's
And
quick.
Dot ball. पता नहीं कितने अरसे बाद dot ball देखने को मिल रहा है. 127 for 5, 64 needed from 32.
Right, folks.
Pakistan in control of the game.
We're going to Dilvis. Khwaja, we'll start with you, and I want to know from the comments, what is the chance, what is the percentage opportunity of Pakistan to win this game? Khwaja, hit me.
यार अब I think 75-25 तो हमारी तरफ आ ही गई है. इसके बाद हम हार गए. It will be an absolute car crash that will result in us taking the L.
Tell us in the comments. Back of the length this time, dabbed
अबे
away.
मार दे किधर है
To
fielder?
point, chance for a run out here to the bowler's end.
यार इतनी
Oh, यार, overthrow
lazy
कितनी-
throw
नहीं.
यार. But Wahab Riaz with a very good over just when Pakistan.
Ali A is saying 99.9% Pakistan. यार आप इधर नए आए हैं, आपको पता नहीं हमारे साथ क्या होता है. And Mees Hassan saying 80% Pakistan. That's fair.
90% कह रहे हैं.
Ahmed Jr. sitting right across me saying 70%. Nofel
मतलब
saying 90%.
इस टीम ने हमें इतने मेंटल स्कार्स दिए कि हमें इस वक्त भी भरोसा नहीं कि 12 का रन रेट हो गया
Yeah.
और उनके 5 बंदे आउट हो गए और तब भी हम खौफ
Required run rate over 12, 12.19.
पॉल कॉलिंगवुड भी अभी पैड करके आ जाए तो क्या ही हो सकता है. But last
Moeen
ball
Ali
to Wahab
standing
over.
in between Pakistan and and England in a series draw. Oh, this is
That's-
played and there should be
that's it,
taken.
यार.
And it falls short. A third man come through for a single.
यार एक तो हमारी टीम में सिर्फ मुश्किलों से 3 अच्छे फील्डर हैं.
Khwaja, why do you delete?
शदाब, बाबर और मलिक. बाकी सब माठे हैं.
यार फखर भी अच्छा फील्डर है आपने.
चलो फखर भी कर लो.
कौमी हीरो है हमारा.
ठीक है.
One good
वो तो
fielder.
कीपर है ना यार फील्डर.
Safraz decent keeper.
Oh yeah, in Sri Lanka in 2015, 129 for 5 for England, needs 62 from 30 deliveries, still not impossible. हमने देखा है 42 of 18 तो आराम से चेस होता
But
रहता
again,
है.
Shaheen's got overs in his up his sleeve.
शाहीन को अब थोड़ा हम बचा सकते हैं. शदाब
Yep,
का हम
yep.
चांस ले सकते हैं इस वक्त. लेकिन मोइन अली क्योंकि लेफ्टी उधर खड़ा है, so it's still a bit of a risk. But we need to bowl Shadab's over somewhere. Do we do it now against Gregory, or do we wait for brother Moeen to get out before bringing him on? Plenty of questions. But Shadab, no,
Right then.
come on now.
The last 5 overs of the summer, you are listening to Change of Pace Live, the home of Pakistan cricket commentary. Shadab Khan, who's been expensive tonight, is going to start proceedings here against Moeen Ali. Down the track, what a shot that is from Moeen Ali. I think that might just clear the boundary. It does, barely. And it's going to be the Pakistani fielder. I think Babar Azam there. Just going to watch it sail over. No, Shoaib Malik doing the watching.
Shadab needs to get this wicket here यार. थोड़ा सा अक्लमंद होना पड़ेगा.
Half a dozen right away for
Definitely
Moeen
आपके
Ali.
खिलाफ chance ले रहा है
Half a
यार.
dozen for England. Pakistan being pushed. Shadab
थोड़ा सा
Khan being
रोक ले
attacked.
spinner यार, अभी भी रोक
And
ले.
Khwaja, I reckon that Moeen Ali is going to come down the track again, and he's going to clear long off for another 6. It's happening again. Pakistan are watching it again. Cover your eyes. It's Moeen Haji Saab Ali, and it's Shadab Khan paying for his sins.
एक
141
कैमरा
for 5.
आप बस अहमद हसन पे एक कैमरा फिक्स करके लगा दें.
My goodness, folks.
यार इतनी मुंह में क्यों दे रहे हो यार.
Disaster here.
ठीक है.
Wasab is saying, if Moeen Ali takes England home, Ahmed Hassan has blood on his hands. Local Masir saying,
we will have his blood on our hands.
my goodness, my goodness. Need a wicket here to Pakistan. Need a dot ball here to Pakistan. Shut up, Khan to Moeen Ali. Swing and a miss. And that's not a wide. Not a wide, yeah. That's fine. 50 off 27. Lot happening here, folks.
यार वो बाहर निकल रहा है. लेग साइड बॉल डाल दो, स्टंप कर दो, खत्म.
Moeen Ali this time. Down the track again. And over leg side. Over mid wicket for another 6. Haji Saab is paying for all of England's sins tonight. Sajid Javed, Priti Patel, cover your eyes. Brexit is cancelled. Moeen Ali is in business. Pakistan are being pushed out of this game.
And who missed his stumping? जरा ये याद दिलाएं.
Are you kidding me right now? Half tracker वो करा रहा है आपका इस्लामाबाद यूनाइटेड कैप्टन और अब सरफराज के पीछे लगे.
पहला हाफ ट्रैकर था, उससे पहले तो अच्छी शॉट
थी. It's unbelievable. 44 off 26. Required run rate just 10 now. And England are ahead of Pakistan at this stage. Fakhar Zaman looking for the ball, hoping he doesn't find it.
लोकल में शेयर करें, मौलवी का जलवा देख लिया. लोजी घोरी है.
Oh my goodness. Loji Gori. 147 for
48
5.
of 23 चला गया. 7 of 7 था. और इधर ये बॉल ढूंढ रहे डंगर.
Where is the money ball? Where is Islamabad United?
6606. ये तो शैतान का नंबर होने वाला था.
Holy moly. Shadab Khan.
यार क्या नालायक बॉलर है मेरे पास. यार उसको लगाना ही नहीं चाहिए था इस वक्त. It was an error.
I can't take this if Pakistan lose tonight, Khwaja. I'm done. I'm jumping off the building.
44 needed of 26.
Faria Mashadi saying Ahmed bin Laden Hassan. Down the track from Wayne Yorked him this time. Shadab Khan. Good change in length. And just be a single. Just be a single.
अब वो उधर आ गए स्ट्राइक पे. But thankfully this is the last over of spin for Pakistan, so it'll love to be the pace man. यार रऊफ भी मैच हरवा सकता है.
Oh, Rauf.
वहाब का एक और शाहीन का एक.
Gregory. 1 off 2.
Thriller at Old Trafford tonight.
Yeah. Need a wicket.
सारी इक्वेशन इक्वल कर दी है यार.
Need a wicket here to Pakistan. That's just going to be a single to the leg side. There's a man there who's going to come running in. Keep it to 1, boys. Keep it to 1. And they do. They do. Pakistan fielding decently right now.
अब सवाल ये कि वो शाहीन को अभी लगाए या रऊफ को लगाए.
If Sahil's pushing on Twitter, it's game time.
I think he should bowl Wahab again,
That
maybe.
is Sahil's putting on right now.
Look at those clean sixes from Moeen, dancing down the track when it was a bit short, then stepped out to one that was in the slot, and then one half tracker
My goodness.
bashed over mid wicket for a massive.
My goodness, the wheels are off.
Six.
The wheels are off. Cover your eyes, Islamabad United. Cover your eyes, Pakistan.
माहो तो कह रही है गोली मार दो मुझे.
Maro mujhe. Where was that from?
पता नहीं.
I can't remember.
Look at that worm going crazy, going straight
Worm
to
is
the
squiggling up. It is now a snake that is unraveling from its basket. 149 for 5. Shadab Khan फारिग हो यार.
यार ये पहला गंदा ओवर.
4 overs. यार क्या बात कर रहे हो? 4 ओवर में उसने 48 रन दे दिए. 12
तुम्हारे बंदे ने स्टंपिंग भी.
12 की इकॉनमी है उसकी और आप सरफराज के पीछे लगे हुए हो.
उसने तब से 30-35 रन.
As usual, Pakistan's shortcomings are being blamed on Karachi. 149 for 5. It's all happening in the com box. You are listening to Change of Pace Live, the home of Pakistan cricket commentary.
यार रऊफ को भी नहीं लगाओ यार. वहाब को फिर से कंटिन्यू रखो यार. ये बहुत ही बुरा प्लान है ये. फिर मैच खराब हो गया.
Ramiz Hassan has pulled out the chapel, the chapair.
42 needed of 24. Squeaky bum time. The intern इधर उधर नाच रहे सुकून से कहीं बैठ नहीं रहे.
Say in what position?
मैच की टेंशन लगी है.
My goodness, it's all happening in the com box. It's all happening on Change of Pace. The chat is exploding.
दाऊद कह रहे we need Ahmed Hassan on the mic.
You want to do this, Ahmed?
जवाब दें.
Ahmed's hiding. Ahmed's cowering. He's run up to the 8th floor. Ahmed Hassan.
और कितना करे वो.
Ahmed Hassan.
उसने इक्वलाइज कर दिया भाई. 12 का रन रेट 10.5 पे ले आया वो.
Ahmed Hassan still saying that Moeen Ali will do a choke job. Pulled away this time by Gregory. Straight to the man at mid wicket. यार ख्वाजा थोड़ा जल्दी. Easy हो जाए, easy हो जाए, easy हो जाए, easy हो जाए. 150 up for England. 41 off 23. What's gonna happen here, lads?
फैसल कह रहे mistake. They should have bowled Wahab. Go with the experience first. I agree. एक ओवर उसको डिले कर लेते. रऊफ को एंड में ले आओ कि भाई जब प्योर स्लॉग मोड में है. अगर लग गए तो ठीक है. 49 of 24. मोइन पे इतनी तनकीद, इतनी बातें बन रही थी और उन्होंने साथ ही हमें शट अप कॉल दे दी है फौरन ही.
Tankid going back.
41 needed of 23. Moeen Ali on strike against Haris Rauf.
Here we go. Right arm over the wicket. Full down the leg
Catch
side.
it!
In the air.
Catch
Somebody's got to get this. No, it's going to solve
Yaar.
safely. It's a plot in no man's land. Babar Azam doing the fielding there.
50 up for Brother Moeen.
What an innings.
Welcome back to the Ummah for a beautiful innings.
Magnificent
from
for
Brother
Moeen.
Moeen.
Really, you got to take a moment here and applaud your opponent, Sazy Khwaja. 50 off
में जाए
25.
अपलॉड यार. तुम्हारा कीपर स्टंपिंग नहीं कर सकता. डंगर कहीं का हम अपलॉड.
यार अजीब बात है.
तालियां ही बजाते रहे उनके लिए.
वो 3 छक्के खा लिए तुम्हारे इस्लामाबाद के कैप्टन ने.
छक्के उसकी क्या गलती है. वो तो स्पिनर
वो आगे आगे हाफ ट्रैकर मार रहा है. वो ठीक है.
हाफ ट्रैकर मार रहा है.
अजीब
बकवास
यार.
कर रहे हो तुम ऊपर से.
दाऊद अब्दुल्ला सही है. मोइन को ड्रग दो, ड्रग दो, ड्रग दो.
ड्रग दो.
40 off 22. Haris Rauf. Beamer full toss.
नहीं कौन सा बीमर यार. तुम्हें क्या हो गया.
Abdur Rahman Eat your heart out.
तुम स्केपगोटिंग में लग जाओ, हमें हमारे हिस्सा नहीं मिला, तुम
ओए यार ये ना करो, ये ना करो,
वाले डायलॉग शुरू
ये ना करो, ये ना करो. 152 for 5.
दीवार से लगाया जा रहा है.
अच्छा एक बात, अच्छा
जी.
I'll say this, Khwaja. I'll say this, Khwaja. If Pakistan lose tonight, God.
He is the man.
No, let me finish my statement. Let me finish my statement, Khwaja. If Pakistan skip, if Pakistan lose tonight,
ये भी नो बॉल हो सकती है.
ये तो मैं कह रहा हूँ तुम्हें, भीमरे मार रहा है वो.
तो ठीक है ना यार, एक बॉल है, कोई बात नहीं.
ठीक है. I'll come back to my statement after this delivery. Haris Rauf down the track.
Oh,
Moeen Ali drives this mid off in place. Wahab Riyaz doing the fielding.
अच्छा तो हो गई, मिड ऑफ भी सर्कल में था.
Let me tell you something, Khwaja. If Pakistan lose tonight, I'm ready to take the fall. Karachi are ready to take the fall. Sarfraz is ready to take the fall. We will fall on Pakistan's sword. It's because of Sarfraz you've lost.
शुक्र है.
Are you happy now?
शुक्र है.
Are you happy now?
What you happy की क्या बात है?
Unbelievable.
That's the truth.
Unbelievable.
That's the truth.
You haven't won a single game in this series, and it's Sarfraz's fault that you're losing tonight. 153 for 5, 38 off 20.
दो बॉलें अच्छी निकाल दे हारिस. दो.
I reckon you bring him on. I reckon you bring him on the ball right now.
दो गेंदें अच्छी निकाल दे बस.
Full and straight. He smashed it. It's on the ground. Long off in place. No. One bounce over the boundary rope for 4. Cover your eyes, Pakistan fans. It's Lewis Gregory that's taking you to the cleaners. 157 for 5, 34 off 19. It's the BBL merchant that's being cleaned up right now.
यार वो फुल बॉलें करा रहा है, तो आपने मिड ऑफ क्यों सर्कल में लिया हुआ यार? पीछे ले फील्डर.
I think they're taking the fielders into deep quadrant behind square.
वही मैं कह रहा हूँ, स्क्वायर पे क्यों ली हुई अगर वो यॉर्कर बॉलें डाल रहा है?
अरे अजय शज्जी निकल जाए, वो पैडल कर दे. He's got the ability.
पैडल तो फिर भी रिस्की शॉट है.
He's got the ability, Khwaja. Pakistan struggling here. It's all happening, folks. You are listening to Change of Pace Live. Some sort of home of Pakistani cricket. It's a very dysfunctional home right now, but we're here nonetheless.
अभी भी 1-1.
Haris Rauf
अभी भी ठीक है.
with about 17 tawizes around his neck. Prayers of 220 million. And
what is your verdict on Rauf? Is he an international prospect?
Not yet for me. Not yet. I think he needs a little bit of time. Here we go, full and straight. Much better from Haris, but it's smashed on the ground. There's nobody in place. It's 4 more. England are running away with this match. And it's Gregory this time who's taken Ruff to the cleaners. Exactly 10 runs and over required. Mr. AZ Khwaja, 30 off 3. Oh, my goodness. Pakistan cricket, what are you doing? You put us on a ventilator. You put the country on a ventilator.
चार छक्के मार दिए.
This team has done more damage to the country than COVID. Moeen Ali 51 off 26.
2 ओवरों में उसने मैच इक्वलाइज कर दिया यार.
My goodness, Haris Rauf 3 off 31. Shadab Khan 4 off 48. The bowlers are being tonked. They've been given permanent residency to Tonktown. And remember, Winviz at 98%. Gopi Miyakwal.
यार Winviz के तो
the B. Look at that, Moeen Ali coming to the party. Unbelievable innings from him. And you never ever underestimate a man with a complete beard, Khwaja. I've told you that time and time again. Here we go. The one man who can save Pakistan cricket. And I mean that in all sorts of ways, AZ Khwaja. It's Shaheen Shah Afridi with ball in hand. The world against him. Moeen Ali to get.
वो तो बैट्समैन वाला काम ही पूरा हो गया यार. अब तो कोई भी स्लॉगर आगे कर सकते हैं.
51-49 right now, Winviz in favor of England. Shaheen Shah Afridi left arm over the wicket to Moeen Ali. In the air, third man is just going to watch it sail by for 4. It's another boundary for England, 165 for 5. England are running away with this game. It's now becoming too easy for them.
क्या बॉलें डाल रहे हैं यार, बिल्कुल कंप्लीट मेल्टडाउन फ्रॉम द पाकिस्तानी बॉलर. ये क्या बॉल है यार, इतनी बाहर क्यों, क्या दे रहे हो बॉल?
Heartbreak City, folks. Get your Gum Hour playlist out. It's going to be an Ali Sethi night. ये भी हमारे बिंगो में था. 165 for 5.
Last 13 balls, 36 runs, yaar.
My goodness, a run rate of 16.62. Pakistan need a wicket desperately. Moeen Ali misses. Sarfraz misses.
शुक्र है सिंगल नहीं दिया, बल्कि दे देता बेहतर था.
165 for 5.
और सब इसकी गलती है लांती की.
Required run
यार
rate.
कीपर कौन बदलता है T20 सीरीज में यार?
बोलो ना अपने मिसबा को बोलो आप. दाऊद अब्दुल्ला सिंह.
मैं तो कह रहा हूँ मिसबा आउट हैशटैग चला दो.
Goodness me. एजी इतनी बार वाइड यॉर्कर मारा था.
यार उसको पूरा अंग्रेज कमेंट्री पैनल उसकी तारीफ करो और आपने उसको बिठा
तारीफ पे तारीफ. Mo Shaheen Shah Afridi to Moeen Ali. Looking for another boundary is Haji Saab, and he drives this one away. It beats point, and there's nobody there. He's going to dig that out for another 4. My goodness, England. They've done this all summer long. Every time they've given Pakistan a string of hope. They've pulled it back again.
यार how did you lose this game यार? ये क्या प्लानिंग है और ये क्या बॉलिंग है यार?
59 off 29. Take nothing away from Moeen Ali tonight.
वही हुआ, वही हमसे हर चीज ले गया, हमने तो कुछ दिया ही नहीं.
पूरी सीरीज ऐसे ही विनिंग पोजीशन से आ रहे हैं, मार मार के कुत्ता बना दिया. माय गुडनेस.
वाकई यार सेक्ट इन द मॉर्निंग वाला सीन करो, जिम्बाब्वे तक नहीं बचाओ अब इसको.
Need a wicket here. 22 off 15. England in the ascendancy here. Just 9 required per over. Shaheen Shah Afridi trying to pull this back. He's already given 8 away. Steaming in. Good delivery this time. Bowling to his field. And there's a man at long off. He'll do the collection.
मैं कहूँ फिर मिड ऑफ सर्कल में था, रिकॉर्ड.
Babar Azam, why is he fielding at in the long off?
यार कैचेस के लिए है ना.
A bit of a Virat Kohli move, hiding when the pressure getting on him.
अभी भी इम्पॉसिबल नहीं है अगर एक डंगरों वाला ओवर कोई सीधा डाल दे.
Oh my goodness. Stifler Khan saying Sarfraz had one job. Akib Khan saying going absolutely crazy. Meanwhile, parents are saying it's just a match. Calm down. If only they knew. Hassan Khan saying sack Waqar and Misbah on your bike. Anas is saying match ka mujrim Sarfraz.
शुक्र है.
Nofel saying Misbah has been utter shit show so far in his role. And Faisal saying maybe we've hyped the bowling too much. My goodness. 100.
भाई on this pitch जहाँ there's zero margin for error, अगर आप ऐसे chances दे रहे हो उनको तो भाई यही होगा. सारे खौफनाक hitter हैं.
Need a wicket here. Need to get Moeen Ali. Need to get Gregory. Need to get one of them. Shaheen Shah Afridi, the man that Pakistan have called upon so many times in the past couple years. Full and straight. Bowl him! He's got the wicket. It's Lewis Gregory, the less threatening of the batsmen, but regardless, it's going to bring a new man to the crease. Pakistan have some hope here. 176, and more importantly, AZ Khwaja, it's a dot ball. Give us something, AZ.
यार अब वही बात है ना, टुल्ला स्टेज आ गया, अब तो उनके कोई भी टुल्ला मार लेगा, करन मार लेगा, जॉर्डन मार लेगा, but it's change of pace.
Nice.
Shout out there from Shaheen.
Bit of a plug.
And clips the stumps. Gregory's out.
170 for 6. Shaheen Sofa Afridi doing the bowling.
अब लास्ट ओवर में हारिस रऊफ कितने डिफेंड कर सकता है? मुझे लगता है
2-3 रन भी
15-18. इवन आई कांट ट्रस्ट हिम.
I don't think so. और 15-18 तक बात नहीं पहुंचेगी.
It'll be like 8 of 6 or something.
Dawood Abdullah saying Misbah can go home. We need Mickey back.
मिकी की तो पहले एक और जॉब लग गई है. That's Sri Lanka.
Chief Doozy saying bring back Mickey कसम से. यार चीफ तो आज वैसे ही क्या कहते हैं?
नहीं वो तो शुरू से कह रहा है
भाई सपोर्ट कर. Balram Das, Pak will win with 1 over to spare. Wow, Balram really optimistic.
Here comes Chris Jordan, another experienced batsman. Look at that strike rate, 130.
That's what matters right now,
Not much
Khwaja.
of an average,
That's
but
what matters.
he can tonk it when required. Or experience take away.
VK with the comment of the night. We need Musad as team manager.
Chalo.
Coming in.
The worst decision ever. उसने फैसल इकबाल को head coach बना.
I'll tell you what, Khwaja. I'll tell you what.
जी.
I wouldn't have played Sarfraz tonight. I would have kept Rizwan.
यार कितने
So
शर्म आदमी हो तुम.
I said what I said.
5 दफा शाशा लगाते.
I said what I said. I said, yeah, Sarfraz. Rizwan's having a brilliant series. Good delivery. Oh, Sarfraz misses a take, and it's going to go down to third man for a single.
शुक्र है हाथ लग गया, वरना ये भी चौका निकल जाना था. 20 needed of 12. It's all happening.
That actually might work in Pakistan's favor.
हाँ,
Jordan keeping the strike.
Chief
Doozy saying, what a save by Sarfraz, the Manuel Neuer of Karachi. That's a good one.
यार हद हो गई है. रोक ही लेते तुम.
I don't understand, Khwaja.
जी.
Rizwan had one of the best series that a Pakistan keeper has ever had in England. You dropped him in the final game of the tour.
I can't explain it. You're absolutely right.
And and you know I've said this even in our pre-match show during the Test series. I might be a Sarfraz fan, but Pakistan first, and right now they demand Rizwan.
मुशर्रफ बन जाओ साथी पाकिस्तान पर. 20 needed of 12. What a match. What a thriller of a game.
But actually that wasn't a misfield. That was a boundary save by Sarfraz.
It was a misfield. उसको रोक लेना चाहिए था.
दूर जा रही थी उससे, ऐसी बात नहीं है.
Wahab, all being said and done, has bowled well tonight. But 1 over left, coming round the wicket to Chris Jordan. 20 needed of 12. Wahab Riaz to Chris Jordan.
Down the leg side wide.
यार
Unbelievable from Wahab. You do not expect that from.
इतना क्यों angled ball करा रहे हो यार? Rauf to defend 13 in the last over. अगर 13 हुआ वो 3 बॉलों में कर देंगे. I'm seriously saying that.
Labs is saying makes no sense. Musa saying अब नहीं होगा, over the wicket आ जाए वापस Wahab.
यार उसको warning मिल चुकी है ना.
Doesn't matter, get banned right now. Final over of the day. My goodness, it's all happening.
वैसे भी जिम्बाब्वे की सीरीज यार हद हो गई है. जिम्बाब्वे भी हमसे जीत जाएगी.
Left arm this time better from
Wahab.
Test one right out here. Directed, I think he's got him. Directed, I think he's got him.
पहुंच गया, इतनी घटिया फील्डिंग की अपनी बॉलिंग पे
यार अच्छी फील्डिंग की है
यार, पहुंच गया वो.
He got the collection, he threw it. I think he's got the wicket here.
And क्रॉसिंग भी हो गई है.
क्रॉसिंग तो हो गई है. But Jordan's a big hitter. ख्वाजा, it's still a wicket.
यार जो मोहीन हिटिंग फॉर्म पे है.
Mohin
से मोहीन हो गया.
Mohin Ansari with a new quota.
Oh, he's gone. Another one save.
OUT, Wahab Riaz doing the fielding. That's a big wicket. Wahab Riaz got a split in the middle of the pitch, but he still managed to get the throw on target, and that's the LeBron James hairline in play.
यार लेकिन मसला ये है कि फिर मोइन साहब आ गए स्ट्राइक पे. And
do you believe, Khwaja? Manifest the green, manifest the Pakistanian.
जो उन्होंने इतना बड़ा टर्ड जो उन्होंने मैनिफेस्ट किया हुआ है पिछले 4 ओवरों से, वो आप नहीं देख रहे. 90 needed of 11.
And remember, Khwaja, this is a dot delivery.
The luck of the Irish going towards the Anglais tonight.
On your block, mate. 172 for 7. A meeting happening here. Malik immediately in the midst of the captaincy meeting.
यार खुदा के वास्ते मलिक पापा जोन्स को नहीं लाओ किसी मीटिंग में यार.
Whoa. That's a great throw from Wahab. Good fielding off his own bowling.
स्लो भाग रहा था, ये क्या सीन था?
That is good fielding from Wahab, I have to say. And he's, like you said, AZ, across the bowlers, he's bowled very well tonight. Dare I say it, he's been phenomenal.
Tom Curran की strike आ गई, ये कैसे हुआ?
Tommy C on strike.
नहीं.
No, it's going to be Moin on strike.
Best of 14.
And Khwaja, would you take a single right now?
Moin के लिए?
Yeah. Would you take a single off Moin's batting?
So.
Good slower ball from Wahab Riaz. And that's exactly what he's done. He's gotten the single. That's fine for Pakistan.
उसने कहा रऊफ है दूसरी तरफ, उसको मैं मार लूँगा.
I think they're waiting for Haris Rauf. They're bringing it in. You are listening to Change of Pace Live, the home of Pakistani cricket. My goodness.
यार ये कहाँ से इन्होंने मैच फंसा दिया यार. It's seriously
unbelievable. You have to give it to Moin Ali tonight.
यार आपको शदाब को डिले करना था. आप क्या पागल तो नहीं? आप उसको स्पिन लगा रहे हो लेफ्ट हैंडर के खिलाफ. आपको क्या जल्दी है उधर स्पिन लगाने की? आप 17th 18th ओवर स्पिनर को दे देते. शदाब को फिर 3 छक्के पड़ गए. अकल होनी चाहिए यार. This is basic shit.
The shatters has been shattered.
अच्छा खासा उसका स्पेल बेड़ा गर्क कर दिया.
173 for 7, 18 off 10. Tom Curran, full toss, played away this time, beats the infield. There's a third man in place, Imad Wasim Naldo doing the fielding. Just a single, Khwaja. We've kept it quiet. If we can keep it to more than 15, are you happy?
अभी भी 3 बॉलें रह गई हैं यार. I think it's going to be at least anything below 12, we're going to lose it. कौन सा फ्रॉड आउट हुआ यार.
Oh my goodness, Moin Ali and
Ahmed Hassan.
Ahmed Hassan on the sidelines.
आज ही खेलनी थी उसने अपनी एक इनिंग.
Ahmed Hassan on the sidelines still saying that Moin Ali is a fraud. Wahab Riaz needing a wicket. Moin Ali is the man. Moves across, misses. That's a dot ball. He changed the handle. Yeah, he did. That's a dot ball. Good bowling from Wahab.
He changed his handle.
You know what I meant? He changed the
change of pace. Change of pace 414 हो गया. ये सब कॉम ओवर का कमाल है. But Moin playing some wonky shots.
No foul with a bat. He's putting 10 lakh rupees if Pakistan win this. My goodness.
आप लूट गए हो. आप बर्बाद हो गए हो. आपने पाकिस्तान पे सट्टा लगाया. आपको तो वैसे ही चपेट पड़नी चाहिए. पाकिस्तान पे सट्टा कौन लगाता है?
174 for 7. Moin Ali, the fear the beard. He is taking Pakistan to the cleaners here. Desperate for a wicket. The Pakistanis need a wicket. Wahab Riaz has got to take this man. Moin Ali with a long beard. He needs a wicket. Wahab Riaz left arm fast in the air.
Catch it.
Somebody's got to take it. Wahab Riaz. Wahab Riaz. He's the man from Lahore. He's the lion of Lahore. He's finally taken the wicket. Moin Ali has choked under pressure. 61 off 39. He's not managed to see this game home. Pakistan are finally going to win a game this summer, and by God, have they had to work hard for it. AZ Khwaja.
Unbelievable catch under pressure, caught and bowled, tried to play across the line, screwed it up.
It's a simple catch.
Straightforward catch for Wahab Riaz, the man for the moment for Pakistan once again against England. यार लेकिन ये मोइन अली कर क्या रहा था? What happened to him?
That was an absolutely
the pressure of the occasion.
Horror show of an over from Moin. Did not know how to play.
Chief Doozy करे सक माय आलू गोश्त में से.
My goodness. No fail.
It's all happening.
No fail के 10 लाख 10 करोड़ बन गए. He's gonna get
मजे की बात है, हम अभी भी मैच हार सकते हैं क्योंकि हारिस रऊफ बाकी है. हमारा कलंदरी भाई, बट कारी साहब एक मौलवी गया तो कारी आ गया.
There it is.
जमाते इस्लामी के बंदे ही आ रहे हैं हमें मारने के लिए सारे हद हो गई है यार
Story of Pakistan 46 matches 52 runs
यार माफ करो सुपर ओवर यार प्लीज
मूसा
इधर
हमारी-
रात के 12:30 हो गए हैं हमने भी सुबह नहीं उठना लेकिन फिर भी यार
This time tries to
he
paddle
did
this
it.
over. Safraz Ahmed doing a
what
good
an over from
job.
Wahab Riaz under pressure the penultimate over bowled like a champion once again Wahab Riaz 17 needed from the last 6 deliveries it's all down to Haris Rove
What if Haris messes this up? Khwaja, Lahore Qalandar's free.
यार ये मोइन कर क्या रहा था मुझे समझ नहीं आई he completely seized up in the last over I guess
Unbelievable.
the searing pace of Wahab finally nailed him and a beautiful delivery
Sasa hai Giallo Ka, but this time it's about Wahab Riaz.
पाकिस्तान ने फुल कोशिश की हम ये मैच हार जाएं लेकिन somehow England have proven to be even more incompetent than us but it's still not over England needs 17 more runs to win from 6 balls a thriller at Manchester to win the series for England to tie the series for Pakistan
Dawood is saying
can
my-
Babar Azam get the dub
Dawood is saying my dad is about to disown me for making so much noise. So are our neighbors. Musab is saying Moin should be hung for treason. Musa is saying मेरा भी ऑफिस है.
हद हो गई रात के पाकिस्तान 1:30 बज गए हैं पाकिस्तान में और हम अभी भी इस
My
मैच में फंसे
goodness.
हैं हारिस रऊफ यार तो अल्लाह पूछे खुदा के वास्ते 6 के 6 पक्के जड़ों में मार कारिस को आज बन जाओ कौमी हीरो उन्हें जो कौमी हीरो बनते हैं उनको जूतों के हार ही पहनाए जाते हैं ये मैच तुम नहीं हार सकते 17 नीड ऑफ 6 Haris Rove at the top of his mark to Adil Rashid. It's an all-Pakistan affair. Here we go.
174 for 8. Swing and miss.
Beat them.
They're gonna take a bye here.
यार
Oh, they missed the run out. Missed the run out. That's fine.
अंधे हो यार
It's
तुम।
just a bye, Khwaja.
गाने अंधे हो।
It's just a bye. It's just a bye. We're fine. We're still in control here, Easy
भाई
Khwaja.
करन बैटिंग कर लेता है
Easy हो जाए यार. वो तो राशिद भी कर लेते हैं.
उमर अब्दुल कह रहे हैं इंडिया में 2:02 AM अनबिलीवेबल स्टफ
Oh, it's all happening. Swing and a miss.
बट गुड बॉल लेकिन यार खुदा के वास्ते रेडी रहो
यार, I think इसको थ्रो ही नहीं करनी चाहिए थी.
नहीं ठीक है वो तो सिंगल ले ही रहे थे क्या
That's
वो
fine.
शक्ल देखता रहता
ये भी
ओए
है.
उधर भी रन आउट हो सकता था डबल ट्रबल सीन था वो क्या कहते हैं बेसबॉल में डबल विकेट आउट क्या होता है वो डबल प्ले हो सकता
Double
था
play.
16 needed of 5 Tom
Here we
Curran on
go.
strike.
Haris Rugg from Lahore Qalandars to
East
Tommy
India's
C.
company's favorite saput
Let's see.
बूते में मारो ball.
Right arm fast. What a delivery from Haris
beautiful
Rugg. He's dug it to mid-off. It's going to be a single. So far, so good, AZ Khwaja. Keeping it tight. Curran 2 off 3. Rashid
90
0
miles
off
per
1.
hour from Haris Rove. Babar Azam. Look at the captain backing his bowler, bucking him up. Shabash. सीधी बॉल करा विकेटों में करा यू मिस आई हिट पॉलिसी इख्तियार करो ऑल द फील्डर्स आर बैक यू डोंट नीड टू वरी अबाउट द बाउंड्रीज
Final leg and third man is-
straight and no extras
Final leg and third man are on the boundary too, Khwaja. They've got long off and long on. And this time makes room. This time, Adil Rashid plays it down to long on. And they're going to come back for 2 here. Good running between the Englishmen. Chance for a run out here.
God.
Good throw. Wonderful throw. But good running between the two men in red.
13 off
This game is
3.
still alive. 13 off 3. They need a boundary. Need a 6. Need something here to England. And Pakistan will be happy to keep them quiet here. Guys, it took a night off from work. It was worth it.
रमीज हसन कह रहे माय इंडियन फ्लैटमेट इज आउट एंड आस्किंग एवरीथिंग इज ओके उसको को दफा हो जा पाकिस्तान का मैच चल रहा है अभी तंग नहीं कर
Balram Das saying,
वेंकटेश
Balram Das saying, told you Pakistan will win with 1 over to spare. That's not really
ये
true
कौन
right
सा
now.
वन ओवर फॉर स्पेयर है
Makes room this time, Adil Rashid. But there's a fine leg in place.
थिंकिंग थी डीप फाइन लेग भी पीछे खड़ा है और तुम ये फ्लिक मार रहे हो
Oh, that's a bit of
कारी
a
साहब क्या हो गया
missed
आपको
ball huck from 07 there.
वो
179 for 8. 12 off 2. 2 6s needed. Surely not, Khwaja.
surely
Surely not. 12 from 2. You are listening to Change of Pace Live, the home of Pakistani cricket commentary. And it's been a pleasure this summer, AZ. Alongside you, alongside Ahmed Hassan, Ahmed Jr., Safraz, and
to the
Sarkhail.
brink लेके गया हमें आज पाकिस्तान।
Really has been. And a fitting end. A fitting end to this summer. What a...
भाई अभी सब्र कर ले एक बॉल फिटिंग एंड अभी वो छिक्का मार दे और हमारी पलीत हो जाए इधर ही
यार प्लीज ऐसे ना करो यार ऐसे ना करो यार Tom Curran getting ready. This time Haris Rove right arm fast coming to bowl and he might just dispatch this back of the leg. He smashed this over
यार,
the
ये
middle.
कैसा six है
What
यार?
six, what a shot that is. This summer England will just not let go of the Champions League. 6 off 1.
यार ये कौन से प्ले स्टेशन शॉट ओवर एक्स्ट्रा कवर 6 मार दिया हारिस रऊफ तुम क्या डंगर हो ये कैसी बॉल है यार
I'm done. I'm done. If
क्या
Pakistan
बैक ऑफ लेंथ बॉल करा रहे हो
I'm
तुम?
done if
पागल तो नहीं
Pakistan lose this. I'm done with Pakistan cricket. I'm done with this team.
हो? वही कह रहे लेग की फील्ड है तुम लानती हो उधर क्यों ऑफ के बाहर बॉल डाल रहे हो
If they
जड़ों
do
में
this,
मारो
I'm
विकेटों
done.
में।
Babar Azam, please. Haris Rove,
अहमद
please.
बताना नहीं है तुमने
Tom Curran 8 off 4. Adil Rashid 3 off 3. Haris Rove 1 for 41. It's the last
I
ball of the
can't
summer.
believe this is happening
It's unbelievable. You've never seen anything like it before. It's an incredible summer of cricket. The final ball, And they need a wicket. They need a dot ball. Anything but a 6 to Pakistan cricket. They just need to squeeze out a win here. Haris Rauf, full outside off. He's done it. He's done it. Babar Azam will win a T20. He'll finally take the game. Pakistan win by 5 runs. But by God, England have everything they can to keep themselves in the game. And despite the victory, Babar Azam is pissed off. Haris Rauf is pissed off. And Sarfraz Ahmed finally calming his troops. Pakistan have crossed the line. 1-1 in the T20 series. It's been an incredible summer of cricket. AZ Khwaja, can we get some words?
Honours even in the Moeen Iftikhar Challenge. What a thriller of a game. 6 needed off the final ball. And Haris Rauf absolutely nails the Yorker. Curran had no chance. And Pakistan get that much needed, much desired victory. Finally just about defending 191. It was a pleasure to bring you the game. And finally we can say well played, green shits.
There it is. Pakistan win by 5 runs. Man of the series, Mohammad Hafiz. Man of the match, Mohammad Hafiz. But it was Haris Rauf with the last over to defend. But more importantly, with the penultimate over, Wahab, LeBron, James, Riaz doing the bowling, restricting England, getting the wicket of Moeen Ali, who kept Pakistan alive, kept Pakistan in the game. But you have to take your hats off, tip your hats off to England throughout the Test series. When Pakistan were on top, they clawed back and won. And they did all they could tonight as well through Moeen Ali. But they just barely missed it. You've been listening to Change of Pace live throughout the summer. You've been listening to us for the entire Test series. And by goodness, it's been an incredible series. Some great innings like Sean Masood's and Chris Wokes. And the other day, the Babar Azam's 50 in the T20. It's and the Rizwan's keeping throughout. It's been a wonderful summer of cricket. We will be back. Don't forget it. We're going to do a weekly cricket show. We're going to do a weekly podcast with some incredible guests. And when the Zimbabwe tour Pakistan will be live for it, every single ball live on changeofpace.com/matchday. It's been a pleasure bringing you the cricket. It's been a pleasure joining you for the sacred sport that is Pakistan cricket. And finally, Pakistan have got a win this summer. And finally, we're going to sign off on a high. We will see you in a few months. अपना ख्याल रखें, दुआओं में याद रखें Change of Pace को, Pakistan को, and keep following us on Twitter at Change of Pace 414. Massive thank you to the team, AZ Khwaja, Ahmed Hassan, Ahmed Jr., Safraz, and Sarkhil. Massive thank you to all the listeners, and see you versus Zimbabwe, Dil Dil Pakistan. And we finally got over the line tonight. Goodbye, good night, as we sign off.